I asked you guys to send me the craziest myths you'd like me to bust on fish. So today we're going to be trying all of them, ranging from the easiest ones all the way to the most insane myths you'll ever see. So make sure that you guys are subscribed and comment your Roblox usernames to be entered. And we're in. Today, guys, we're going to be checking out all of the top myths in fish and trying to bust them or trying to see whether they're actually true. Now, starting off with a mini myth, this is one that I actually know is 100% true straight away because I've just fixed it. As you guys can see at the top, I currently have 136 FPS, but if you guys have been watching my recent videos, I've been getting around 30 FPS. And how did I fix this? What I had to do was remove everything from my inventory that was causing me to lag. So basically, I've gotten rid of most of my epic fish. Now, don't panic. They're not fully gone. I created a banker account and I basically traded it all over, as you can see in this clip right here. So that's right. All of my epic Megalodon, spectral serpents, all that good stuff is still safe. So now moving on to the real myths. I asked you guys on YouTube to send me some of your craziest myths on fish, and this is what I got back. Starting with the first myth, we've got somebody saying you can use the Glimmerfin suit in Northern Expedition and not freeze. Is that true? I mean, it would kind of make sense because you're supposed to be able to use the Glimmerfin suit down in Mariana Vale in the freezing area and not freeze, right? Either way, there's only one way to find out whether this is true or not. Let's make our way over towards Northern Expedition and either bust this myth or prove that it's actually true. All right, here we go. Northern Expedition! Bro, the crazy thing is nobody ever comes to Northern Expedition anymore. They should really do something with this. It's kind of sad that it's just here, but nobody's ever coming here. All right, so in order to test this, how should we do this? Oh, I've been in an accident. All right, what I'm gonna do is climb the mountain as normal until we actually get the thing popping up saying that I'm dying from freezing. Now, in order to make it a little bit quick, actually, I'm not gonna go the normal route. I'm gonna take a little shortcut. So all we're gonna do is go up this ladder right here, and then I should be able to scale this wall. Come on, please. Does it not work anymore? Nah. Wait, let me go around this side. Come on, bro. Surely one of these walls will let me go up. No! What? Surely. This one? Okay, this one still works. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. All right, so as you guys can now see, we've got this freezing temperature coming down. So I should be dying from the freezing, right? Oh, wait, no, that's my oxygen. Hang on. Okay, my oxygen is fine. This is the freezing temperature, so I'm slowly dying from the cold. If we go ahead and put on the Glimmerfin suit level 3, no way. No way! All right, that's so sick. I mean, it does 100% make sense because, like I said, in the Mariana Vale, there is a freezing area, and once you get this suit, it stops the freezing. So there you go, guys. If for some reason you manage to get the Glimmerfin suit before you get the winter cloak, you can use it over at Northern Expedition and not die from the cold. Wow, that's actually really sick to know. Cool. All right, moving on to myth number 2. Apparently, you can emote whilst walking. You have to use emote E point and fast use emote E wait, and then you should be able to move. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the bottom of the mountain to try this. Let's do it. So you can emote whilst walking. Oh, I've got to buy the emote pack. Nah! All right, let me do it. Let me do it. I'm going to do it just for you guys. It's the experiment. We've got to get this right. Okay, so if I start with /E and then we do point, like they said in the comment. Okay, there's the point. Oh, wait. All right, so we've got to do that again. E point and then quickly. Oh, how are you meant to do this quick, dude? Oh, wait, I'm doing it. Yeah, there I go. No way! Yo, that is a sick trick. What? Nah, that is so cool. So I can just keep walking around like this? Yo, thank you for the tip. So that is officially myth number 2 is correct as well. Oh, and by the way, myth number 1 gets the correct stamp also. Bro, that is epic. Wait, what happens if I pull the rod out? Oh, what? Bro, I'm just wiggling the rod. Nah. All right, that is so cool, dude. Oh, wait, can I fish? No! No! What? You can fish whilst emoting? What happens if you actually fish? Okay, wait, let me try to pull the fish out. Nah, dude, am I just stuck emoting forever now? All my days I am. You can emote and fish as well. All right, do I have to do it again? /E wait? Bro, how do I stop emoting? Give someone help. Let's try Conception Conch. I don't know how to stop emoting, bro. Oh, no. I'm still going. What if I glide? What? Bro, I can't stop emoting. Someone help! Do I have to restart? Dude, I'm going to restart my server. I can't stop. All right, we're back. I finally stopped emoting. Please let me know in the comments, how do I actually stop emoting once I start emoting like that? That's a crazy trick, though. I actually love that. Okay, myth number 3 says, if you can and quickly use a fish before the bar shows up, you can move while fishing. Okay, so I think what they mean is if you start fishing and before you actually get the bar down here, you can pull out another fish and then move whilst you're fishing. Okay, wait. I think I've actually done this before by accident. So in order to do this, we need a rod that's got instant lure. So let me just do like ethereal prism rod. It's got 95%. If we just put some, I guess seaweed will do. Do I have seaweed? Oh, I don't. That's crazy. All right, let's put insect on. It has 5 lure speed, which is enough to bring us to 100%, making it instant lure. Let me just quickly test it. Yeah, okay. So apparently now, if I actually pull out a fish whilst fishing, or like before the bar comes up, I should be able to move whilst fishing. All right, in order to try this, I'm going to pull out my firework orca. Let's see if this works. So in. Oh, okay. Wait, it actually cancelled my fishing completely. Let's try again. What? It cancelled my fishing again. Oh! Oh! I'm doing it! Yo, I'm fishing with my firework orca! What? No! Wait, no, what? That is so crazy! Let me try find a small fish I can do this with. Oh, what about jolly glassfish? Oh yeah, look at this! Okay. Let's try it with the jolly glassfish. So it's all about timing. If I fish... Oh, see, I didn't get the timing right there. Let's try this again. Oh, I'm doing it. Guys, I'm doing it. Look at this! I'm fishing without a fishing rod. Wait, what? Bro, how do you guys know all of these myths? How? That's crazy. Look, I'm using the little glass fish. Okay, let's pull the fish out. What happens if I pull it out over here? A what? Did I not get it? All right, I have no idea what just happened, but that is another myth proven correct. That definitely gets my stamp of approval. That is so sick. All right, moving on to myth number 4. We've got, if you go into a whirlpool that spawns in the ocean, not the depths whirlpool, just the normal one, then you can use a conception conch and you will fly into the sky. Okay, this one sounds interesting. Anything to do with flying around the map or bugging out of the map, I really like. And that's a little foreshadow for what's going to be coming later in the video, guys, so stay tuned. All right, first things first, we've got to actually find a strange whirlpool. So let me see, is there going to be one around here? Normally, they're either around Roslet Bay, Terrapin Island, or behind Statue of Sovereignty. So let's go towards the Terrapin Island spawn, see if they're here. Oh wait, I don't need a strange whirlpool. I need a normal whirlpool. What am I talking about? Okay, we just got to find a normal whirlpool anywhere on the map. So the most amount of times I see normal whirlpools is around Moosewood, actually. Oh, okay, I was correct. Around Moosewood. All right, here we've got a normal whirlpool, guys. So what I need to do is get a conception conch ready. So let's pull one of those out. And if I hold it out, jump into the whirlpool and use it, is that going to work? Or am I just going to die? In fact, just to be on the safe side, let me put diving gear on just so that I don't drown. All right, let's get going. Hopefully, I don't just die here. You are too close to a whirlpool. Okay, it looks like I cannot use the conception conch, and I also can't get out. Oh, no! Oh, no! I fully can't get out. Bro, I never knew that the whirlpool actually completely traps you. Oh, that's crazy. I think I just got trolled. I'm 100% stuck. There's only one solution to this, guys. Today, we drown. Goodbye, world. There I go. Okay, so myth number 4 is 100% busted. That does not work. For myth number 5, we've got, if you have a glider in your hotbar and triple jump, it will automatically equip. Well, since we're at Roslet Bay, I guess there's only one good place to actually test this myth, and that's going to be at the top of the volcano. We either fly or we break our legs. All right, let's get to the top and test this out for ourselves. All right, here we go, guys. We've made it to the very top of Roslet Volcano here. So I've got advanced glider equipped on my number 4, but I'm not going to press 4. I'm just going to jump, press spacebar on my computer 3 times, and let's see if this works. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it works! Yo! Wait, I didn't know that. So you can actually just use spacebar. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yo! That is so sick. You can actually glide. Okay, what happens if I take it off, though? Will I still do it? Okay, we don't have a glider on the hotbar. Will it still work? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, okay, we almost died. So let me just test this as well. Does it work with the normal glider? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it does. It does! What? How did I not know this? Okay, it's the last test. Let me grab the advanced glider one more time. And let me put this in the hotbar as well as the normal glider. So does it just pick the first glider on the hotbar, or does it go to the best glider? Let's find out. Oh, it goes to the first one. So if I swap them, if I put the advanced glider on number 4 and normal glider on number 6, yeah, okay, so that definitely does work. Myth number 5 was correct. You can pull out the glider if you've got it in the hotbar and you press spacebar 3 times. Bro, that is sick. I'm gonna use that trick more often. That's so cool. Myth number 6 is if you want to enchant a rod with Abyssal, you have to equip a blue rod, switch back, and within 3 tries, it will have the Abyssal enchant. Already on this, I'm gonna call cap, but we've got to bust it. Let's have a look if this myth is true. Dude, I swear, if this is true, I don't even know. At that point, I don't even know fish. All right, so what we've got to do is spawn in my BachaMobile once again, and of course, make our way to Statue of Sovereignty to see whether this enchanting trick actually works. Hey, Cole, the scammer man, take my money, please, sire. I'm not even enchanting for myself this time, buddy. I'm out here busting myths. So currently, it is nighttime already, so I don't have to use a sundial totem, and I did actually sell off a bunch of my enchant relics yesterday because I just had way too many and it was lagging my game. So let me grab this stack. I've got 316 here. That should be enough. Now, I'm gonna change rods. I'm not gonna try and do ethereal prism rod. Oh, wait. The thing was to use a blue rod, right? So the first blue rod I can think of is the King's Rod. And this actually already has Abyssal on it. So is that gonna work double as well? Let's find out. So apparently you've got to equip a blue rod, which I've already done. I've equipped a blue rod and the blue rod with Abyssal on it. And then you can swap back to any other rod. So what rod should I enchant with this? You know what? Let's do the Abyssal Spectre rod because it's got Abyssal in the name. Maybe we've got more luck of getting the Abyssal enchant as well. Okay, so I've swapped back and now apparently within 3 tries, I should be able to get the Abyssal enchant. Bro, if this actually works, I'm so done with this game. All right, let's have a look. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got Storming as the first one. We've got 2 tries left. Okay, enchant number 2. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got Hasty. Wait. You know what's interesting, guys? That's 2 yellow enchants in a row, not blue. Does this work with yellow? Oh, wait. The rod that we tried first was blue. The rod we've got on now is green. Blue and green, what color does it make? Yellow. How did that happen? Coincidence? I don't know, dude. I actually don't know. All right, let's go into enchant number 3. If this isn't Abyssal, then myth busted. Here we go. It's ghastly. Okay, myth officially busted. That does not work as I suspected. So next up, we've got if you go to Northern Expedition and get hit by an avalanche, you can get flung all the way to the exit. All right, so I guess we're off back to the Northern Expedition once again, and this time we've got to spawn in an avalanche just to get hit by it. All right, here we go. We're back at the Northern Expedition, so I've got to go ahead and buy myself an avalanche totem in order to be able to spawn the avalanche in. So let's go ahead and grab this one right here. Oh, wait, actually, before I do that, let's go Glimmerfin suit to keep out the cold. And, of course, advanced oxygen tank just to keep me alive. All right, so we've got the avalanche totem here. Let's go ahead and just get like 5 of these because I'm rich. And now, ooh, what should I do? Okay, let me go to the highest point of Northern Expedition just to give myself the best chance of getting flung like crazy with the avalanche. So I think what I've got to do is basically just aim to get hit by it directly head on, and then we'll see if we go flying. All right, here we go. We're basically at the summit of the mountain. So what I'm going to do is spawn in the avalanche using the avalanche totem. And let's see. Does it come from the top or from the middle of the mountain? I guess we're going to find out. Okay, I don't see any avalanche yet. Is there any going? Oh, okay. It's going on down there. So I think there's one spawning from over there. Now, because the exit of the mountain is actually on this side, let me see if I can get hit by an avalanche over on this side, and then we can maybe fly all the way to the exit. Okay, yeah. I'm way too high up the mountain, dude. So the first avalanche spawning in I can see is right here. So if I stand just here, I should be able to get hit. Come on. Okay, wait. I pulled out the glider and now I'm spinning like crazy. Ah, but it stopped. All right, this myth is a little bit inconclusive. I think if you got super unlucky and the game kind of bugged out, you probably can get launched all the way to the exit. But doing it consistently would be super tough. And for that reason, I'm going to say this myth has been busted. And to be honest, it's very, very unlikely that this would happen to you. Okay, moving on to myth number 8. We've got if you use 2 sundial totems and die 5 times in the ocean, it's 100% chance of getting a Megalodon. All right, at this point, I've got a feeling you guys just want me to die. But let's try it anyway. So 2 sundial totems and die in the ocean 5 times. All right, here we go. We've got the sundial totems. Let me use 1. Okay, and second one, done. So now that we've done that, I've got to die 5 times, bro. Are you kidding me? All right, let's do it. Come on, water. Crush me to my sleep. All right, there it is. Death number 1. All right, let's make our way out of the calm zone. And here we go. Death number 2. There it is. Number 3. Number 4. And the last one, number 5. Dude, I swear if this works, this is insane. There's no way this works. Death number 5 done. All right, so now that I've died 5 times, if I check the chat... Wait, what? Why does it say Megalodon got away? Was that already there? Okay, I'm gonna assume that was already there. There's no way, right? There's no way. All right, let me try this. Let me use 1 sundial totem to see if we can now spawn him again. Okay, we didn't. What? What is going on? Did that actually work? Megalodon got away. When? I didn't see that. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to try it one more time because I'm a little bit sussed out. So I've used 1 sundial totem. Let me use another and die 5 times once again. Because I have no idea why it says that in the chat because it doesn't even say Meg spawned. Did it just spawn in as soon as I joined the server? I'm super confused. Okay, well, I've used 2 sundial totems once again. Let me die another 5 times, bro. All right, here we go. Death number 5, and then let's have a look. Will a Megalodon spawn in? Why am I doing this, dude? I've now died 10 times just to try and bust this myth. This is crazy. So I died 5 times. Let me open up the chat. It's the exact same. Why did I do that? I've just died 10 times for no reason. I guess as the last measure, let me pull out his sundial totem once again. Pop it. Will I get a Megalodon when it turns night? If not, myth officially busted. Okay, it's nighttime and yep, no Meg. Dude, why did I do that? That is officially 10 deaths and 0 Megalodons. Yep, thanks for that comment, dude. So that myth has been officially busted. Moving on to myth number 9, we have if an orca/whale migration ends, right after you catch an orca or whale, you can take it to any island you want. So I guess in order to do this, I've got to spawn in a whale migration. And to do that, we've got to do Tempest totems and smokescreen totems. Okay, this is super weird. For some weird reason, I actually can't even get a whale migration spawn in. Bro, is my server bugged? Or did they stop that? Can you no longer spawn in a whale migration? Nah, this is crazy. I've used like 30 totems. Hello? Okay, I'm going to restart my server and try this again. My server might be bugged. Okay, I've restarted my server. Let's try this again. Tempest totem, smokescreen totem. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Okay, whale migration has begun. So it does still work. So once again, we've got to get my jet ski. Where is it? There it is, the BachaMobile. And let me find this whale migration. Now, most of the time, they spawn in over towards ancient Islay. Let's have a look. All right, here it is. So it should be over this way. So I guess what I've got to do now is just wait until this whale migration is almost near the end and then try to catch a blue whale or the Moby. If there is a Moby even there, which no way. No way we actually spawned the Moby in. Okay, I guess I'm gonna get fishing and let's see if I can get it hooked. There's no way this just happened. There's only a 5% chance that we get a Moby and I actually got a Moby. Now, I'm pretty sure for the blue whales, they like shrimp. If I'm not wrong. Do I have any shrimp? Oh, dude. Okay, I've got 30 shrimp. All right, this is crazy, guys. We're almost up to Ancient Isle, and I can't even hook a normal blue whale. Never mind the Moby. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cheat this a little bit just to make sure that I can get it. Let me go ahead and pawn the 8x luck. But like always, guys, if you want to get the Robux for yourself, just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment your Roblox usernames to be entered into the March Robux giveaway. All right, there it is. We've got 8x luck on. Now, hopefully, I should be able to get at least a blue whale here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got myself the blue whale. All right, so what I've got to do now is basically hold on to the blue whale until the line runs out. So what do I do, dude? Do I just hold it, then let it go for a bit? Okay, let me try balance this. This is going to be so hard, bro. So I guess I've literally just got to keep the blue whale on the hook, and then every now and then let it go, get it back on the hook, let it go, get it back. All right, where's the finish line, bro? Should I just drive to the finish line just to see how far it is? Oh, it's still kind of far. Oh, it's so far. Oh, dear. All right. Well, I'm going to wait at the finish line with my blue whale. Once the other whales get here, then we'll continue with this myth. No! No! I lost it! Bro, I lost it as the whales are here. No, give me another. Give me another. There's no way. There's no way I don't get it. No! I literally lost it as the whales are coming. Oh, bro, I can't be bothered to do this again. Please. No, please! Oh, no! Did I just waste 15 minutes of my life? Oh, no way. No! I'm gonna do this whole challenge again. All right, here we go, guys. Time to spawn in another whale migration. I can't believe I lost it. All right, I'll see you guys once this whale migration gets all the way to the end once again, and I've got a blue whale hooked on. All right, here we go. The next blue whale migration has already passed Ancient Isle, so I'm going to try to catch it now, and then hopefully I can get one before the end of the migration. If I don't get one before the end, I don't know, dude. I give up. Bro, this is unbelievable, guys. I cannot seem to be able to get the blue whale, and the end is right there. No, don't do this to me, game. Don't do this to me. I don't want to have to spawn in another. Oh, bro, I hate this myth. Whoever wrote this, why? The thing is, I know that it works anyway, because I've actually done this myself in the past before, but I want to prove to you guys that it does work. I don't want to just move on to the next one. All right, come on. I've got like 2 more chances. Oh, please. Okay, I've got 1 more chance at this. No. Well, there goes another whale migration without me being able to test this myth. That's crazy, dude. Guess there's nothing else left to do other than spawn another whale migration in and do this again, dude. This is crazy. Dude, I can't believe this, guys. I literally have 64x luck on, and I haven't managed to hook the blue whale once. Like, what? How is this happening? I'm just trying to bust the myth, and I'm losing my sanity. There's no way. There's no way I actually don't get the blue whale. 64x luck. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Last one. No! What? Well, there goes the blue whale once again. Bro, how did that just happen? Well, on the positive side, we do have an orca migration that started. So I guess instead of the blue whales, let's do this with the orca migration. It might be a little bit easier, actually. All right, here we go. This is the orca migration. It's the same thing once again. I'm going to let it get near the end before I hook it because I don't want to have to keep it on hook the whole time. Now, it should be easy with the orcas because they're exotics. And for some reason, the blue whales, well, they're just super hard to catch. I have no idea why they made the whales so hard to catch in this game, dude. All right, I'll see you guys once we get near the end with the orcas. All right, here we go, guys. The orca migration is almost ended, so let me go ahead and try to catch one. Dude, I swear, if I don't catch an orca now, I actually give up. Oh! Have I got it? Have I got the orca? Why is it not showing it? Have I got it or not got it? Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay, it looks like I've got some sort of like a glossy orca, maybe. All right, so let me keep this orca hooked. The finish line is just there. So I'm not allowed to catch it, and I'm not allowed to lose it. All right, here we go. This should now end, so let's go ahead and just keep it alive a little bit longer. All right, there we go. The orca migration has ended, so let me just make sure not to lose it. But if you guys have a look, I am dragging the orca. Whoa. Wow, it's going crazy. Yo! Dude! And there it is. We got ourselves a prismized orca. So I knew that actually worked the whole time, but oh my days, did that take a long time to finish just that one myth. All right, so clearly that myth has been proven to be correct. And we can finally move on to myth number 10. Myth number 10 is you can glitch out of any map going 250 miles per hour over a whirlpool. What? Surely this one isn't possible, is it? All right, the only downside is with the BachaMobile, it only has a max speed of 230. Now, the epic thing is, I haven't actually recorded this, but if we go to Moosewood super quickly, one of the things that we can do is come to this egg salesman, and he should be able to sell us eggs that allow us to get an epic boat. So if I just take 1 egg just to show you guys. Now, to be honest, I don't actually recommend doing this for yourself, guys. It's a little bit waste of Robux. There's no point going to the egg salesman. I'm just doing it just to show you in this video that it can be done. So if we open up the Fabergé egg, there's a 1.5% chance that you get this thing right here. And that is actually a brand new jet ski, which I have managed to get myself at a different time when I wasn't recording. So if I scroll down, okay, here it is. King of the Kraken. And this one goes up to 260 top speed. So if I spawn this bad boy in, all right, here we go. Look at this thing, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I don't think you guys should waste your Robux on those eggs, but this looks epic. That looks so sick. Okay, so apparently, if I drive over a whirlpool now, I should get flung out of the map. So I'm gonna test this with a normal whirlpool and a strange whirlpool, if I can find any. Oh, okay. I found a normal whirlpool right there next to Roslet Bay. So if I do a quick 180, all right, let's see. Will it fling me out of the map? Where's it gone? Oh, it's there. All right, here we go. Straight over the whirlpool. No, it didn't. And I was going 260. So in that comment, it did say just over a normal whirlpool. But let me see if I can find a strange whirlpool as well to try this over. Okay, I can't find one right now. I'll just see you guys when one actually spawns in on my map. All right, here we go. I finally got another strange whirlpool to spawn in. So what I'm going to do is go max speed and let's run ourselves into the strange whirlpool. Okay, here it is. We're max speed. No. That does nothing, dude. That is officially another myth busted. Myth 11 is if you catch 1 Scylla at level 500, you can get 40 levels. All All right, this one is kind of tricky to prove because obviously I'm already level 1000, but that won't get in the way of me trying to prove it. What I've got to do is hop onto my second BachaBlox account, which is around level 500, maybe just a bit more. Get down to the Scylla room and let's see if we can catch a Scylla and get 40 levels. So I'll see you guys once I manage to get a Scylla to spawn in. And here we go. Okay, so I'm currently on my Bacha account. This one has 531 levels. And yep, we did get the Scylla to spawn in. Currently, we've still got the 64x server lock, so this shouldn't be too bad. And I will be using the no life rod in order to try and catch the Scylla. All right, let's see, guys. Will I go up 40 levels? Now, to be fair, in the comment, they did say they're going to be level 500. I'm level 531. So maybe I'm not going to go up 40, but maybe I gain like, let's say 20 or 30 levels. If I don't gain anywhere near that, then yeah, this doesn't work. I guess anything that's not the Scylla should probably be skipping, right? Oh, here we go. Okay, we're getting the Scylla minus 95% progress. Let's get it. Okay, so apparently the no life rod does still use its piercer ability on Scylla. I actually didn't know that. Wait, what? Wait, what? It's going crazy. Wait, why does nobody ever talk about how good the no life rod is for catching a Scylla? Oh, wait, it did that trick where it halved my bar. Okay, that's fine. We're chilling. We're still doing good. We're still holding on. Bro, nah, this is insane, guys. Is the no life rod one of the best rods for catching the Scylla? Look how fast it is. Because it keeps doing constant slashes. No, I just discovered something crazy today. Look at this. Nah, this is nuts. Bro, imagine no life rod with the blessed enchant. Oh, wait, actually, blessed enchant doesn't work for the Scylla, but still, it's going crazy. Wow, and there it is. No life rod is sick. All right, if you guys have no life rod, use that for the Scylla. We just discovered something new today. I swear that's the best rod to catch the Scylla. That is crazy good. And if I check my levels... Ooh. Wait, what? I actually did go up a lot. I went up 10 levels from that. We were 531. Now I'm 541. So if I was level 500, I guess... Well, I wouldn't have gone up 40 levels. There's no way. Because we just went up 10. But you probably could go up like 20 levels. So that myth is busted. However, you do still gain a lot. And I mean a lot of XP from the Scylla. And on top of that, the no life rod is goated. I can't believe I've just discovered how good this rod is in order to catch the Scylla. Wow, that was sick. Let's just have a look. Did I get a cool looking Scylla? Oh, no, I didn't. It's just a normal Scylla weighing 480,000 kilograms. All right, let me get back onto my more BachaBlox account and let's continue this myth busting challenge. All right, myth number 12. You can get a frozen Leviathan every time by using the Rod of Forgotten Fang. So in order to test this one, I've of course come to the area where you get the frozen Leviathan, and we do have the 64x luck still on, which is good. So let's pull out the Rod of Forgotten Fang. Here it is. So a lot of people still think that this works. Personally, I don't think this is going to work. Let me go ahead and put some different bait on quickly. And the reason I'm saying it probably won't work is because, guys, this was patched so long ago, I'm pretty sure. Now, every now and then, a secret does sneak through where you're still able to catch it with the Meg, but I'm not sure if this one's going to be it. Anyway, we did get mythical straight away. We've got minus 50% progress down here. So let's see if this is going to work. Oh, wait. Dude, I forgot. Okay, we're going to do 3 perfect catches to get the Meg. All right, that's 2. Now, the interesting thing about this one, though, is I did hear people saying at the start of the Mario Unveiled that this was the only one where you can actually get it with the Meg, but all of the other secrets have been patched so that this trick doesn't work anymore on the secrets. Anyway, that's the second perfect catch, I believe, unless I've lost count. Let's do one more, and then we should be able to wait for the mythical. Okay, there we go. 3 perfect catches, and we got an anomalous. Sick. So now all I've got to do is wait for a mythical ding. Let me go real close to my head so I can make sure it's the pink one. Okay, that's a common. Let's go ahead and skip this one. Oh, okay. This is the mythical. Minus 50% progress. And let's see. So apparently, if I catch this one, the Megalodon should get the frozen Leviathan. I'm going to zoom way out for this just so that we can see the Meg. Okay, there we go. I caught mine. And nope, it didn't work. The Meg... Look, it literally just got the exact same one. So when Mario Unveiled first came out, I think that trick actually did work because a lot of people in my Discord were saying that that trick works. Join my Discord, by the way, guys. It's really epic. I'll put the link to my Discord in the description and top of the comments. But I'm pretty sure since then, the devs have patched this once again. So no, guys, you cannot catch secrets with the Rod of Forgotten Fang. that just doesn't work anymore. So that is officially myth number 12 busted. Moving on to myth number 13, we have if you go to these coordinates, you can find the hole in the map, and from there you can reach a secret place with an elevator. Okay, this one sounds super interesting. So let me go ahead and conch out of here quickly. So I feel like this one is going to be outside. And in order to find it, first of all, I'm going to need my boat. And you know what? Let's actually use the Kraken boat, because why not? Yeah! Oh, dude, this boat with the Rod of Forgotten Fang skin? Whoa, that looks sick. All right, next up, we need the GPS on. Okay, let's try find these coordinates. So it was minus 5722 on the x-axis, which is somewhere this way. Okay. Oh, wait, what? So 5722 is here. It's around here. Then it was minus 127 on the y-axis. Obviously, the y-axis should be underneath us, but the z-axis needs to be 2690. What? How do I... What? How's that even possible? Can I even find those coordinates? So in order to get the z-axis to 2690, I need to go this way. But then the x-axis is wrong. Wait, no. Okay, I'm on 2690 here. Okay, it's not possible. It's not possible. So in order to get to the x-axis, I need to keep going that way. And the z is already in the right position. So it would have to be somewhere out there, which is already out of the map. I mean, I guess I could try swim under the water. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong here. Let's try swim under the water, I guess. Yeah, no, it's not possible, guys. It's not possible. I mean, you can try this for yourself. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I'm like 99.99% sure this is not possible. Those coordinates, you're just not able to get to them because, look at this. I'm on the z-axis and the x-axis wants me to be over there in order to get there, but I just can't get there. I mean, I could try get the x-axis going this way. Would this work? Nope. It doesn't work. Yeah, see, when I try travel towards the x-axis, like I said in that comment, I end up losing the z. Yeah, the place he wants me to go to is literally out the map. Look, I'm trying to keep the x the same, and I physically can't. It forces me back into the map, which makes me lose the x-axis, whilst the z-axis goes up. So, it's not possible, guys, unfortunately. I mean, you can try it for yourself, but I guarantee it won't work. In fact, wait. Let's try this with the submarine. Let's just see if there's a random hole around here. All right, I don't see any random holes around here, unfortunately. Let's try go to the z-axis. All right, I'm on the z-axis, and yeah, just look at this, guys. What is going on? He said minus 127y. The y only goes down to 28. So this was just a troll. This is just a troll, dude. Why did I even fall for that? That's crazy. Yeah, the only way to get to the X would be to go out of the map anyway. All right, on to the next one. That is officially number 13, busted. It can't be done. This is sick, though. Traveling around like this is so fun. Why do I never use the submarine like this more often? This is cool. It's really cool. Moving on to myth number 14, we have, is it possible to go to level 2 or 3 of Mariana Vale if someone who's unlocked it is driving? So this one is asking, can we go down Mariana Vale with somebody in the submarine that's not actually unlocked Mariana Vale? Wait, it's actually a really interesting question. So in order to find this one out, let me get back into my submarine right here. And let me get one of my alt accounts to log on. So I'm just going to get BachaBlox Serpent in here, and let's see if we can take him down Mariana Vale. And here he is. BachaBlox Serpent 3 is chilling inside my submarine. So if I now go and sit here, and by the way, guys, he definitely doesn't have it unlocked. That's the account that I used in order to get the Aurora Spectral Serpent like 2 months ago. I haven't played on it since, but if we take it down to Roslet Bay, will he be able to go through Mariana Vale? So he's not even unlocked this part, never mind level 2 or 3. All right, let's have a look. If I start going down, does he just pop out? Or does he come down with me? Wait, what? Oh, wait, he's doing it. He's actually doing it. Is he still in here? Oh, he is. No. So you're telling me you could just have one person that's unlocked Mariana Vale and then you can take everyone else down with you? Oh, that's kind of crazy. Oh, that's really crazy. Is he still in there? Yeah, dude, he is. He's just chilling. And I am looking at my other monitor. I've not lagged out. BachaBlox Serpent 3 is really just chilling in there. Wow. All right. Well, I guess to prove this theory, let's go all the way to the level 2 area and see if he'll still be sat inside my submarine. Okay, let's take a look. So I've made it down to the level 2 area, the frozen area. And yep, he's just still sat there chilling. So if I get outside, can he get outside with me? All right, I've made it outside. Let's see if he's going to be able to scramble his way out of the submarine as well. Bro, what? He can. All right, well, there you go, guys. If you have any friends that have not completed Mariana Vale, apparently you can literally just let them through. That's so insane. That is so insane. Why is that in the game? All right, well, we can say goodbye to BachaBlox number 3. You've done a great service for us. Thank you, friend. So that's officially myth number 14 proved to be incredibly correct. I actually can't believe that works, but there we go. All right, moving on to myth number 15. We have, if you have a Megalodon and then you go to Ancient Isle, fish with a rod you need to shake with, do 2 shakes, then hold your Megalodon, then leave and rejoin, you will have a big Megalodon. Okay, this sounds super complex, but let's just go through the steps. So first of all, let me use a conception conch to get out of here. And then the next step is going to be, obviously, let's get our jet ski back, and we need to spawn in a Megalodon. So for this, I'm going to be popping sundial totems. All right, here we go. We managed to get the Megalodon to spawn in. All I've got to do now is find where it is. Oh, okay, here it is. All right, so let me reread over that comment, because I'm not going to lie, it was kind of confusing. So let's bring it up once again. If you have a Megalodon, and then you get... So first of all, we need to catch the Megalodon. Then you go to Ancient Isles, fish with a rod you need to shake with, do 2 shakes, then hold your Megalodon, then leave and rejoin, it'll be big. Okay, so first things first, we've got to catch the Meg. So in order to do this, I guess let's use Ethereal Prism Rod. Just make it nice and easy. All right, this is kind of sus. I've caught about 15 fish and none of them are a Megalodon. I literally have 64x luck. Guys, I swear the luck does nothing in this game. It's kind of insane. I'm literally getting a normal tuna right now and I've got 64x luck. And I'm using Ethereal Prism Rod. Like, hello? Oh, okay, there we go. We're getting the Megalodon. Here we go. Okay, so I need to catch the Megalodon and then I need to go to Ancient Isle. So let's get the Meg. Here it comes. Okay, it's a normal Megalodon. It's not an ancient, which is fine. It doesn't really matter either way. Actually, the main thing is we need to check the weight of the Megalodon. So let's have a look. What did I catch here? If I scroll down. Ooh, I got it prismized. Okay, 53,000 kilogram prismized Megalodon. So the next step was to go to Ancient Isle, fish with a rod you need to shake with, do 2 shakes, and then hold your Megalodon and leave. Dude, this can't be real. This has got to be cap. There's no way this is real. Okay, let me pull out a rod that I've got to do shakes with. I guess let's do antler rod. And let me grab that Megalodon. Let's put it right here. Okay, so if we throw it in the water, do 1, 2 shakes. Pull out the Megalodon. Huh? I can't pull it out. Wait, what? Wait, what? For some reason, I can't select any of the fish that I want. What is going on? Is my game bugged? Okay, let me sell my inventory. I think my game might have bugged. Okay, it doesn't matter either way. I can select it. I'm just not holding out. I guess let's try by selecting it. So let's do 1, 2 shakes. Select my Megalodon. Leave. Okay, we've rejoined and let me have a look. So if I type in Megalodon, nope, it's still 53,199 kilograms. Yeah, there's no way that works, dude. That is absolute cap. So that is myth number 15 completely busted. That does not work. I know I couldn't pull it out, but there's no way that works, dude. I just don't believe that. All right, moving on to myth number 16. We have you cannot pay coal when you go to the Statue of Sovereignty. Go to the elevator, shift lock, then stand beside the hole. Then you fall. It will teleport you to Keeper's Altar. What? There's no way this whole time I've been given cold money. The scammer man! The whole time we could just go down? I don't believe this. Is this true? All right, let's get onto the Batmobile, go to Statue of Sovereignty, and have a look if this is true. I swear, guys. Okay, here we go. Statue of Sovereignty. Apparently, we just shift lock, go next to the hole, and fall down. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I've actually fallen down here before because I've wondered the same thing in the past, but I died. So I feel like this is going to be cap. I'm probably going to die again, but let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, that is not a real thing. That is not a real thing. You guys just made me die, bro. No. Wait. I might have died, but why is my whole game gone blue? Wait, do you guys see that? Everything's gone super blue. Let me die again. Actually, let me try that one more time just to double check that that doesn't work. I'm going to try it on the other side of cold this time. Okay, we're back at the Statue of Sovereignty. So this time, let me fall down this hole right here. Yeah. Guys, you're just making me die. Why did I believe that? There's no way. Well, that's officially myth number 16 busted. Myth number 17 is it's impossible to leave a non-strange whirlpool. Wait, we can actually take that one off straight away. That is correct. Earlier in the video, we got stuck inside of a strange whirlpool and I couldn't get out. All right, so myth number 18, let's move on to. That myth is, why does the merchant of Forsaken give less money than other merchants? Wait, that can't be true, can it? Is that real? Okay, let's test this. So first of all, I'm gonna go to to the merchant at Roslet Bay. And what should we give him? Let's give him the anonymous Scylla. So how much would he be willing to offer for this? Oh, actually, does he not price it? Oh, he doesn't price it. Okay, in that case, let me catch 2 of the same kind fish first, and then we'll try to sell it to him. All right, there we go. I managed to get myself 2 common crates. Okay, there we go. We've got 2 common crates. They're both the exact same weight. They're both 8 kilograms. So how much can I sell one of these for? So I'd like to sell this. Okay, I got 80 cash for one of them. So apparently, if we go to Moosewood, it should sell for less than that. There's no way. If this is real, that is a crazy scam from the Moosewood merchant. But it would also kind of make sense because Moosewood is your starting spot. So it makes sense if he's trying to offer the lowest value until you explore other places. This could be really clever from the fish devs. All right, let's do the same thing. Common crate, 8 kilograms, and sell it to this guy. So if it's 80 cash, it's exactly the same. Okay, I'd like to sell this. Yeah, it's 80 cash. Okay, I think that means that it doesn't sell for less. I guess what I could try to do is maybe sell an enchant relic. All right, let's grab one of these. Big Abyssal enchant relic. That sold for 15925. Now let's go to the other merchant once again. In fact, this time instead of Roslet, let's go to a different one once again. So let's go to Forsaken Shores and see if that merchant will sell at a different price. Okay, here's the merchant at Forsaken Shores. So we're looking for 15925, I believe it was. Yep, 15925. That is myth busted. All of the merchants sell for the same price. Okay, that's actually good to know, but it also would have made sense if the Moosewood merchant sold for less, because it's like the starting point, you know? You kind of want to get off of Moosewood. Myth number 19 is King's Blessing has visuals now. All right, I know this one is definitely true. Let's see, do I have any King's Blessing? That one won't work. That one won't work. The floppy doesn't work. So here's the thing. Not all of the fish do work. So what's supposed to happen is there's supposed to be a crown above the head right here. But not all of them have it for some reason. So let's see if I can find one that does have it. Oh, you're kidding me. I don't have any? I'm pretty sure my Meg has it, but I can't show it. Ah, why can't I show it? All right, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to catch a King's Blessing. This is nuts. But let's do it for the experiment. So let me pull out the Poseidon rod and let's get fishing. Oh, okay, here we go. King's Blessing. Now, is it going to work on the shipwreck barracuda? Maybe not, actually. Maybe I should just go to Moosewood for this. Okay, big King's Blessing cursed eel. It's a cursed eel. Okay. All right, it doesn't work on the cursed eel either. What? All right, wait, I've got a much simpler solution. Let me get Bacha number 2 on and let me see if it's got the crown on my Megalodon, because it should work on the Meg. All right, here he is. Bacha number 2, the guy that helped us catch the Scylla. So let me give him my giant Megalodon, my jumbo Meg. Okay, he's going to hold it out. And what I'm going to do is take my jet ski back up and see if we can see the crown. It should work on the Megalodon. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. All right, so there you go, guys. The King's Blessing does actually show up. For some reason, it just doesn't show up on every fish. But on the Megalodon, it works. And look at my huge jumbo Meg, bro. The crown is so big. Nah, that's ridiculous. This Meg is so ridiculous. It's literally bigger than Moosewood. All right, so clearly that one does work. And now Bacha number 2, give me back my Meg, dude. Thank you. Before we move on to the last myth, we have a little bonus myth. And what's this one? Subscribing to BachaBlox gives you 10x luck? Well, there's only one way to test that one, guys, and it's not going to be down to me. Hit that subscribe button, see what happens, and let me know in the comments. And for the very last myth comes a little one from myself. The myth is, what happens if you can actually get outside of the fish map, and what happens if you fish into the abyss? Now, somebody has actually left comments before saying that there are secret fish out in the abyss. Is this true? I have no idea. Let's go ahead and bust this myth. Now, in order to do this, if you guys don't know, the King's Blessing mutation is quite bugged right now. So if I go ahead and grab my biggest Megalodon, the 205,000 kilogram Megalodon, this thing is huge. But if I run into a wall, watch what happens, guys. If I run, jump. Yo! All right, here we go. It's begun. Now, the only problem is sometimes trying to do this trick, you drown. And it looks like this is going to be one of those times. No! All right, let's try this again. So let me use the Megalodon to run into what? Wait, before I do that, let me put scuba gear on. So I need some diving gear just so that I don't drown. Let's get the super flippers on. All right, there we go. Now we're ready. Megalodon is out. Let's go for it. Come on. Launch me. Yo, what? Okay, I'm back into the ocean. This is not where I really want to be. Come on, launch me. Yo, wait. Wait, guys, look at this. What? Oh, wait. Okay, I think I'm out. I'm out. I made it. My game is fully broke. I I'm flying to nowhere. Where am I going? Bro, the map is all the way back over there. I guess this is my life now. What happens if I fall? Do I just die out here? Nah, this is crazy, bro. Where am I? All right, let me try something. Let me actually try to spawn a boat, maybe. I can't spawn a boat. And I also... Oh, okay, I died. All right, let's try this again. King's Blessing Meg. Oh, and off I go. Okay, what happened? Can I just glide from here outside the map? Let's try this. Okay, this could take a while. What am I doing, dude? Okay, the outside of the map is actually pretty far away. If you guys can see that, I can see the horizontal line there. That's the outside of the map. Am I even going to make it all the way there? I have no idea. Let's just glide and see what happens. Okay, I'm finally making my way over there. As you guys can see, here's the horizontal line that we've got to cross. Come on. It's just a little bit further. Now, will I hit the invisible wall? I have no idea, but I guess there's only one way to find out. All right, here we go. Looks like I'm about to cross it any second now. Have I crossed it? Oh, I've crossed it. Guys, I've crossed it. I'm outside the map. All right, let me go ahead and drop down. Oh, I actually did it. I actually did it. I'm outside the map. This is the edge of the map, and for some reason now, I can't get back in. Oh, no. Did I make a mistake? Let me in! Oh, wait. Okay, underneath me is actually sand. Let me try spawn a boat. Oh, okay. What is this? All right, I have no idea what's going on here, guys, but I am outside of the map. So what happens if I spawn a boat here now? Does this work? Let's spawn in the Batmobile. It's up there. Oh, no. All right, well, that is the official map right there. What happens if we fish right here? Let's test this out first. So let me go to the best rod in the game right now, Ethereal Prism Rod. No way this works. No way this works. Let's go sardine. Oh, and I can move. Yo, I can move. I can move outside the map. What is this? This is so cursed. All right, so clearly fishing outside of the map does work. Now, I'll be honest. Is there a secret fish out here? I don't know. Probably not. I mean, I could try to get one, but I don't have high hopes. But just before I do that, actually, let me find the actual edge of the map. Okay, here it is. This is the actual edge of the map. So what happens if we fish? Nothing. It does look very cool, though. This is so epic. Okay, and there's one last test. Let's drop down here. All right, there you go, guys. That right there is underneath the fish map. As you can see, these are all the intricacies. But anyway, let's get back to the main island and let's begin this video. All right, here we go. We're back at Moosewood. So what we're going to do is basically go up, appraise the fish, and then sell them off to the merchant. Also, if you guys have never played fish before, then sorry, because I'm not starting from the beginning. If you would like to see that, it's going to be up on the Idiots channel probably sometime on like Sunday, maybe Saturday. And that's why me and Noodle basically went head to head from the very start to see who can become the best fisherman in like 2 hours of playing this game. If we open up my backpack and take a look here, yeah, look how many captain's goldfish I have, dude. It's actually insane. So what I'm gonna do is just basically appraise anything under 2 kilograms. So if we go here, let's pull out a fish. Can you appraise this fish, please? Okay, not good enough. Let's appraise again. All right, I'm basically just gonna rinse and repeat this process until I have every single fish above 2 kilograms. All right, there we go. I'm pretty sure I've appraised just about all of them. Like, I've got this one here that's 1.3 and this one's 1.6, but these are sparkling. So anyway, there we go. You can now see I've got all of them. This one's going to be the moneymaker. This one right here, big captain's goldfish. We'll save that till the end. So next up, we want to come over to the merchant, sell all of these off, and then we should be ready to go for the Trident rod already. So let's go through them one by one. I'd like to sell this. There we go. Look at the money come in. Oh yeah, dude. We're going to be so rich. All right, how much do I get for the sparkling one? I have no idea. This is only 1.3 kilograms. Let's see. 3.5? Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, what about sparkling albino captain's goldfish? 1.6 or 1.8 kilograms. Let's see. Oh, 4.8? That's sick. Dude, look at all of the cash we're making right now. I'm gonna be so rich. All right, here we go. We've got 2 left. So we've got big mosaic captain's goldfish, 2.7 kilograms. How much do I get for this one? Oh, almost 6K. Okay, and then big captain's goldfish. This one should be around 6K as well. 6.2. And there we go. Okay. Dude, look at my money. 218,000. We are so rich. I've literally only been playing this game for like 3 hours, by the way, guys. So honestly, we're doing so well so far. But anyway, now it's time to go for the Trident rod. And I'm not going to lie, I literally just watched the YouTube tutorial on how to do this. So you're going to have to bear with me because we're going to try to do it without using the 5 relics. So what we're going to need is some diving gear. Let's purchase some of this. And next up after that, we also need some flippers, but I don't know where I can find these yet. Let me give it a quick Google. All right, I've just Googled it, and what we need to do is apparently go to Desolate Deep. So let's go there first. Let's get some flippers and maybe get some advanced gear instead of just basic. Okay, I see a boy just up here. I think According to Google, this is meant to be the Desolate Deep. And dude, I look so epic driving this boat. Let's go. Editor, add in some epic music. Oh, we're here. Doesn't matter. All right, let me see. So, can I get some scuba gear off here? Oh, I can. Okay, advanced diving gear. Let's get some of this. Easy. So now if we equip this, I'm all hooked up. I should be good to go. Let me see. Hopefully I don't drown. Next, we want to go underwater through there. All right, wish me luck, guys. Here we go. Now, I don't have any flippers, but I think we should be okay. I'm hoping we're going to be okay. All right, here we go. Desolate Deep. So I believe where I need to go is to the right here. I could be so wrong about this, dude. Am I going the wrong way already? I feel like that's the wrong way. All right, so I think I'm going the right way now. I'm pretty sure I'll go left here. And then I think I'm meant to go up there where the top of the water is. So I think I just pop up here. Let's see. Dude, I could be so wrong, guys. Oh, let's go. Okay, we're here. All right, so we made it to the middle area. You can see we're now in Desolate Deep. I think this is just an NPC chilling. You see that cave up there? Up there? Yeah, buddy. I want to get up that cave, but I'm not sure how. Okay. Have fun, buddy. I'm on a mission. Okay, so one of the things that I'm going to need is a conception... Is that what it's called? Conception conch. Okay, let me get one of these. And we're going to need that later. Oh, here are some flippers. Let me get some of these. Perfect. All right, I set a spawn point here with the innkeeper. There is a merchant here as well. Wait, let me quickly take a look. What does the merchant sell? Oh, wait, you sell to the merchant. My bad. Okay, doesn't matter. Ignore that. All right, so next up, we've got to go off this platform. And then I'm going to have to figure it out once I'm in the water. So apparently there's a little gap down here we can go through. Let me have a look. Unless it's been patched. Okay, I see it. So there's a little gap here. A little gap through here. Okay, might be kind of dark for you guys, but I've got a bright monitor, so it's okay. All right, here we go. Desolate Deep. We're going. And there we go. All right, so now we're into the actual area where you're supposed to put the relics down. So you're supposed to put them here, right? And then this door is meant to open. And that is how you get to the Trident area. Dude, look at my goggles. But there is actually another way through the door, and I guess this is kind of like breaking the game, but you know what? We're gonna do it because I really want that Trident. So one of the ways you're supposed to be able to get through is if you come up against this wall like this. If you go inside your body just like this, you can type in the chat /E pumpkin like this. And then once you type that, you want to press enter and press shift at the same time. So let's try it. Enter shift. Okay, I kind of lagged a little bit, but it didn't set me through the wall. So let's try that again. All right, here we go. Oh, I did it. Yeah, let's go, guys. Did you see that? Epic BachaBlox movement. All right, so we're through now without having to use any of the relics, which is epic. And don't look at the chat. It did not take me 10 attempts, okay? It took me 1. Okay, you guys saw nothing. It literally took me 1 attempt. And now that we're here it is, dude. Trident rod. Now, I know some of you guys, or probably a lot of you guys, already have this already. But like I said, I literally just started playing like 3 hours ago. So getting it within like 3 hours is not bad at all, dude. Do I have enough cash left? Yeah, okay. I have 190,000. Let's go. All right, would you like to purchase Trident rod? Yes, sir. And now all we have to do is use this conch right here, and we should be able to get out. So let's see. We're getting conched up, dude. And that's it. We are back out. Now, did I actually purchase the rod? I should have done. Let's have a look. I probably should have checked that before I left that area. Okay, equipment. Oh, there it is. I actually did it. Trident rod. So it gives me 20% lure speed, 150% luck, 0 control, resilience 0, max kilograms, 6,000 kilograms. And just to put it into perspective, what I was using before was the carbon rod. And this literally was a minus 10% lure speed, 25% luck, control 0.05, resilience 10, and 600 kilograms. Dude, I am so ready to go fishing. All right, let's get back outside. Let's spend some Robux and let's see how many amazing fish we can catch now. Actually, first, let me test it here quickly. So, perfect cast. Ooh, I like that it's long as well. All right, we're getting something. We're cooking. Coral geode. That's kind of doo-doo. We don't want that. Anyway, let's get back outside. All right, we're back outside. I've still got my boat here waiting for me, which is nice. All right, let's get all the gear off. So as you can see now, we're on 41,000 cash left still, which to be honest is not bad. Like, I've actually not spent that much. But next up, I want to see what amazing fish I can actually catch out here. So let's start fishing off my boat and just see what we get. Oh, I'm getting something good. Oh, I've got to lock in. What did I just get? Atlantean crown bass at 4.5 kilograms. Dude, that's a new catch for me already, guys. Yes, the Trident rod is epic. All right, another perfect cast. Oh, We're getting something. Here we go. Atlantean mullet. All right, I want to get out of here. Enough Atlanteans. All right, I think the next thing that I'm actually going to put to the test is basically what I was doing just before I got the Trident pod. The Trident rod, sorry. So what I'm going to do is go to the Forsaken Shores. I'm going to go to that little pond once again, and let me see how much easier it is to actually catch the captain fish. Because honestly, I was struggling so much to get those before. Like, I was barely getting them. It took me quite a while compared to what I could probably do with the Trident rod. Also, if you guys have any suggestions of what you'd want me to do in the next fish video, let me know in the comments. Because like I said, I'm probably going to start no life in this game like crazy. Because Souls RNG is fun, but I need another RNG game which is a bit more fleshed out. And I feel like fish is probably the perfect game for that. I mean, that's why so many people have been playing it like crazy. And now I get it. All right, we're at Forsaken Shores. Actually, I don't want to park here. Let me go a little bit to the left. Oops. All right, let's go around this way. I'll park up right here. Perfect. So I feel like the next thing that I want to get with my money is a jet ski because, yeah, that is just way too slow going around on one of those. Okay, Trident rod in hand. Surely we start to cook now. This is where I see all of the other Trident players go. Yeah, literally, look at this guy. Level 186, and he's just chilling here. All right, let's see. Perfect cast. Okay, common crate. That is not what I wanted. We got dinger. Here we go, boys. Boom! Just like that. Captain's golden fish. Dude, that was literally my second cast, and we've already found one. The Trident rod is OP. Not 2 in a row. I got another one already. What? A glossy captain fish, 2 kilograms. Dude, I'm gonna be so rich. Not... 3 in a row. What is going on? What? Atlantean Captain's goldfish? I've never even caught one of these before, guys. This is going insane. How am I getting 3 in a row right now? Am I gonna get a 4th one? Imagine. Surely not. No. No, I'm not. All right, that's fine. That's fair. That is fair. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to double the server's luck. Let's do that. So let's spend 99 Robux here. And let me spend another 179. Let's go 4x luck here. And we've got that for 30 minutes now. All right, this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to spam this for 30 whole minutes. And let's see how many of them we manage to catch. And if we take a look, yeah, okay, so we still have 2 minutes left of the 4x luck. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've been getting kind of cooked on the luck. Like, I cannot seem to find that many of the captain fish. Let's have a look. See if we can get one here. And then I get one straight away, dude. I should have been recording the whole time. Is the recording luck? There we go. Captain's goldfish. Let's go. If I get 2 in a row, then it really is recording luck right now. Oh, no. See, I've been getting crates so many times, dude. I got cooked. I need to use the bait crate to put some bait on, actually. So let's go common, fish barrel, bait crate. Okay, let's have a look. Do I have some good bait here? Let's throw on some worms. I feel like worms are probably pretty good here. No, dude, I'm getting a barrel of fish. How did my worms catch a barrel? That is not what you want. Do I see some red hair next to me? Oh, wait. Okay, we're getting the golden fish. I've got to relax. Let's go. And I'm pretty sure Fisherman Noodle has come to join me. Look at this guy. He also just got the Trident rod as well. So if you guys, once again, if you want to check out the Idiots video, it will be up probably on like Sunday. All right, this is probably my last cast before the 4x luck runs out, and then we could go check out how much money we've made with the Trident rod. And that's it. We're all out of luck down there. So how much money did we actually make? That's the real question. Well, if we open up, and we could probably just sell everything. Let's do fish barrel. Let's sell the whole inventory. Okay, I made 9,000 just by selling the inventory. That's kind of crazy. What? If we have a look, wait, dude, I actually have loads of goldfish. What? I got way more than I thought I did. Okay, let's go sell all of these. Let's see how much money we make with that, and then we'll find out whether we've gone from noob to pro in just one quick episode of getting the Trident rod. All right, here we go. We're back at Moosewood. So let's appraise these fish. Let's see how much money we can get for this. Dude, I hope we cooked. I honestly hope we cooked. Okay, here we go. Appraise fish. Oh, no, one of them got depressed by 0.5 kilograms. Okay, we got cooked. All right, we're changing all of these. One of them did just get depressed, though. Wait, which one is it? Oh, okay, it's going for 1 kilogram now. Okay, it's at 1.7. Let's go again. Oh, no, it's just getting depressed again. No, I'm getting so unlucky. Give me a big. Okay, there we go. 0.7 kilograms. That's what we were looking for. Now I've got this one. Do I even change these? This is an albino, but it's 1 kilogram. Okay, let's change that. So it was appraised by 0.7. That should do. All right, there we go. All of the fish have been appraised, I'm pretty sure. So let's go trade these and let's see how much we get. So we're currently on 45,000 cash. You can see it down there at the bottom right. All right, here we go, guys. Did we cook? Yes or no? Let's start with the one that we caught straight away. So the Atlantean crown bass. How much did we get for this? 2,700 is not bad, dude. Okay, glossy captain's fish. 4,700? Okay, Atlantean captain's goldfish. How much do we get for that? 8,000. No. What? Wait, this one's 2.4 kilogram. What about this one? 10,000. What? I did not know they sell them for that much. What is going on? 9,000 cash? No way. 11,000. 8,000. What? Okay, the Trident rod is OP, dude. What? I didn't get a single one of these Atlanteans before I got Trident. Okay, sell this one. Sell this one. Sell that. Let's sell these down here in the inventory. 3,000, 3,000. The last one is, of course, Atlantean Captain's Goldfish. 2.3 kilograms. Is this going to be like 9,000? $10,212. Wow, dude. All right, and there we go. I think that pretty much proves it. I feel like I kind of have gone from noob to pro. I mean, I did start on level, what was it, 70 already or 50? So I was already kind of ahead, but the Trident rod is so OP, dude. So what I'm thinking is, of course, I have to get it on my Poseidon rod. This rod can increase fish's size by 75 to 150% on its own. Plus, I have Sea Overlord on it. So now I just need to get the Blue Moon enchantment on it. So what I've been thinking, I was initially going to do this on my second account, but I thought to myself, wait a second. What if I went to the second sea instead of the first sea, tried to catch the secret fish once again? Would I be able to get the enchantment on 2 different rods? I don't know. Let's go find out. So let's begin by making our way over towards Terrapin Island, where we can teleport over towards the second sea. All right, here we go. All right, made it into the second sea. What, bro? I'm level 2,487. I'm almost there. Guys, I'm actually almost there. That is insane. Oh, and look at that. There's Invincible Man, and he's got the enchantment on the Free Spirit Rod. Bro, that is a W enchantment for that rod. Yeah, go get it. Go get it, Invincible Man. Oh, it looks like he's frozen. Okay, this server is super laggy. I'm going to go to my own private server. All right, there we go. We're in my own private server. So if you guys didn't happen to watch my yesterday video where I caught the very first moon-kissed phantom Megalodon, then you might not know yet that the Blue Moon events even exists. In order to get it, what you've got to do is go over towards Lush Grove. You've got to make sure that it's winter, all right? It has to be winter. That's why I'm recording this video at 11 p.m. I'm not going to finish this video tonight, but I had to start it tonight just to make sure that I can get this enchantment before I go to bed. So now that it is winter, what you have to do is, like I said, come to Lush Grove, go this way, and here it is. This is the Blue Moon Totem. So let me go ahead and just get like 2 of these. Now, you'll see this door right here. In order to get this door to open, what we've got to do is use a sundial totem. It's got to be nighttime, and the weather has to be clear. Currently, it's rainy. So we have to keep popping the sundial totems until we get the clear weather and nighttime at the same time. And winter season, of course. Okay, it's still raining, so let's keep going. Oh, okay, there it is. We've got clear weather. We've got night. Now, we just need to pop the Blue Moon totem. Let's do that. There we go. There is a blue moon in the sky. You can see the moon is out. The screen goes blue, and the doors have opened up. All right, let me in. Let me in. Okay, I've actually not completed the bestiary for this yet. So if I just show you guys, I've only got 2 fish here. So we've still got all these other fish to go. But the one that we're actually looking for is the secret fish. Now, I could probably do this without using server luck. It would just take a little while. But because it's already late for me and I'm kind of in a rush to get sleep, and I kind of want to be nice, what I'm going to do is just give away one of these bundles over towards somebody in my Discord server. If you guys want to win bundles for yourself, I'll just join an Epic Fish Discord. I'll leave the link to my Discord server at the top of the description and top of the comments. All right, now let's get somebody in here. All right, I'm in my Discord and it looks like Mythical Glorp is the one that wants it. So let's see if he's going to be quick enough to click this link. All right, here we go. We've got ourselves a joiner. Let's go ahead and gift him the bundle. Is this Glorp? I have no idea, dude. All right, there we go, guys. We've got the 64x look active. Let's try this. So we're trying to get the secret fish out. Whether this is going to give me the mutation again, I have no idea. If it does, that's actually insane. I don't know why I didn't think of this yesterday. All right, currently we're getting the mythical. Let's go ahead and grab this. Big tarnished moongill or moongill. What? Received title Tidal Lord? That actually looks sick. Why did I get that? The only downside of fishing in the second sea of the Poseidon rod is it takes so many shakes, dude. Okay, we've got Bog Lantern Gobby. Oh, guys, I forgot. I made my own like little macro in Tiny Task, and I think they finally fixed the shakes. So look how fast I can do it now. Okay, I'm gonna play my macro. By the way, this isn't cheating. I literally made it myself. You can see it right here. I just used Tiny Task in order to create my own auto shake macro, and then I set it to 1000x playback speed. Look at this. It's genius. Watch it go. Oh, I had to do 1 shake. Okay. On the next one. On the next one. All right, let's try this again. Look at it. Bro, that is so sick. And, oh, dude, I got the King's Blessing. That is so sick. They finally fixed the shake, so I can now do it quickly. Bro, look at it. That is going to save me hours of clicking shake. I love it. Thank you, fish. Thank you for finally fixing the fast shakes. That's actually so sick. Yeah, dude, it's rapid. Oh, that is so fun. Comment down below if you guys want my auto shake on Tiny Task. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give it away, but I'm sure the devs wouldn't mind. Like, it's too fun. It's not really game breaking. It just allows you to shake quicker. And by the way, if you don't know how to do that as well, if you want to do that for yourself. Oh, wait. What did I just catch? Gloamfin guard. That looked so sick. All right, what I was saying, if you don't know how to do it for yourself, make sure to click this camera button up here. Then you just click hashtag on your keyboard. It will toggle the UI navigation. Then you can just click S to go down and click enter. So it's just like this. Oh, wait. Oh, that's why. It's because you no longer have to keep pressing down. Okay, guys, wait. You don't even need my macro. Look at this. I'm doing this myself. You can just keep pressing enter. So you no longer have to keep pressing down, enter, down, enter. You literally just keep spamming enter. Bro, what? That's actually so OP. No, that's actually so OP. You no longer have to shake. I don't think that's supposed to be in the game, but if it is, that's actually a W update. That's so fun. I do wonder if I need to get more server look in here, though. I am actually struggling to get the secret, and the blue moon doesn't last forever. It does actually kick you out once it ends. All right, just to make this quicker on myself, I'm gonna go ahead and buy 8x luck as well. Oh, bro, you don't even need to click the camera button anymore. Oh, it kicked me out. I was so confused what just happened. I thought I broke the game or got banned or something. Moonville killifish. Cool. All right, what I need to do is use the blue moon totem once again. Okay, let's get back inside. Bro, look at this. The auto shake is just stuck. Like, what? I don't even need to use the camera button. That's actually crazy. All right, I'll take it. This is going to make it a lot easier to fish with this rod today. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping until we get the secret fish now. Oh, wait, I just realized. Bro, I have flown up levels. What? Why am I now just instantly max level? Oh! Yo, this area gives you so much XP. Oh, wait, it's because of the double XP as well, right? Double XP weekend. But still, bro, I just went up so many levels. I went up 13 levels in like 10 minutes. 51,000 XP for a tarnished moon gill. Guys, this is broken. You go that much XP. What? Okay. That is insane. That's actually insane. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm officially max level. Oh, is that why I got the title? Bro, that's why I got the title. All right, guys, I've officially made it to the max level on fish once again. I'm done. I completed fish. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting 32,000 XP per fish. That's so crazy. All right, guys, I'm getting cooked. I'm actually getting cooked. I cannot get the secret. It's almost midnight for me now, so in order to save myself time, I'm literally just going to give away more bundles. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, this time I've added everyone in my Discord, so 120,000 people. Yeah, okay. Now they're joining. Now they're joining instantly. Oh, God. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? No, bro. No. So many people joined so fast. All right, let's just give it to the first 3 people that joined, even though that's excessive. I'm not going to have a crazy amount of luck for no reason. Oh, well. Oh, wait, for some reason, it didn't go to somebody. Oh, you know what? Let me just give it to everybody here. Whatever. Like I said, guys, join my Discord. I am way too generous in there. I don't know why I give away so much, but here we are. All right, there we go. We've got ourselves 328x server luck. Dude, if I don't get the secret out, oh, and I've been kicked out. Okay, fantastic. So, bro, this is not going well. I just want to go to sleep. Okay, I've got to get one of these again. Oh, 2 of them, I guess. Okay, let's make it nighttime once again. Let's get in here. Oh, look how big that is. Yo, Giant King's Blessing, Gloamfin Guard. Bro, that is huge. Here we go. Okay, finally I'm getting it. Wow, that actually took ages, dude. Okay, minus 80% progress, of course. You can see it there in the water. That's like half the moon. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. So it should give me a mutation above my head, or like the enchantment above my head. However, keep in mind, I do still have this on my seraphic rod. So if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to swap to a different account. Please work, bro. Please work. Imagine you can get it on 2 rods at once. That would be so cool. It does work. It actually does work. Guys, I've got it. All right, there we go. We discovered something new. It turns out you can have it on 2 rods at the same time. So right now, I've got it on my Poseidon rod. Look at that epic glow around me. And if I check my seraphic rod, yeah, I've still got it on my seraphic rod as well. So look, if I go to any other rod, let's say the Abyssal Spectre rod, moon has now disappeared and I don't have the blue glow around me. Seraphic rod, I've got the blue glow and the moon. And on my Poseidon rod, blue glow, moon. Yes! Bro, no way, that is actually genius. That is actually so genius. I'm not gonna lie, I did not think that was gonna work. Okay, if I check now, so now I've completed my bestiary and of course unlocked the secret moon idol from C2. All right, well now that we've got this enchantment, what I need to do is go back to C1 and we can test this on a Megalodon. Now for me, it is now midnight, so I'm probably only gonna do this once and then wake wake up in the morning and try to do it again. Okay, I made it back into C1. Let's spawn in the BachaMobile. Where's the BachaMobile, dude? I have way too many boats now. I keep buying all the new bundles. I'm actually going way too crazy on the boats. All right, so unlike yesterday, at least I don't need to spam Eclipse totems. And by the way, guys, yes, I am still poor from yesterday. I only have 196,000 cash. That is so bad. But what I do need to do still is use the sundial totems until we get a Megalodon to spawn in. All right, I'll see you guys once I manage to get the Megalodon to spawn in.
10 hours later.
Oh my days. All right, finally, here we go, guys. If I sound weird at this point, it's literally midnight for me. No, I am not joking. I literally have to be quiet. It is that late. Like, look at this, bro. It's midnight now. So all that I'm gonna do is try to catch one Megalodon. Then I'm gonna go to sleep and try this challenge again tomorrow. So first things first, I've got to put on 8x luck. And the reason being is that I actually need to get this Megalodon with the King's Blessing. So this is actually going to be a super hard challenge. I assume it's probably going to take like 15 Megalodons, maybe more. All right, here we go. We've got 8x luck on. So I'm going to skip any fish that's not the Meg just to make this a lot quicker for myself. And what we're looking for is to get the Megalodon, but we also need to get it with the King's Blessing mutation coming out of the water. Then once we get that, we only have a 10% chance for it to double the fish's weight. Whoa, big Moonkiss Sea Pickle. Yo, what? That's actually so sick. We just got a Moonkiss Sea Pickle. All right, you see that? That's what we're looking for. That King's Blessing Ghost. We need that, but we need it on the Meg. Oh, yo, I think it worked. Guys, I think it worked. Okay, we got King's Blessing, and we got the 10% chance of it doubling the fish. Bro, this is massive. This is the biggest crate I've ever caught. Oh, my days. That is so huge. Wow. All right, let's keep going. I'm so excited to catch this Meg. So the Megalodon that I'm going to be aiming to get is what I'm going to be calling the super-sized Megalodon. I've actually gone for this in the past, and I'm going to classify it as a Megalodon over 300,000 kg. Or maybe 250,000 kg. Let's just see what's possible here, dude. So the score to beat is 205,000 kg, which was the biggest Megalodon in the world. And of course, I was the one that caught it. I think that worked as well. Where is it? What's over there? Giant electric oarfish. Oh my days, dude. Stacking these mutations together is insane. Oh, I got it. Okay, I got the Megalodon, but I didn't get the King's Blessing, so of course I've got to skip this Meg. Dude, we got another Meg, but unfortunately no King's Blessing again. So I'm pretty sure the chance of getting a King's Blessing is like 15%. Then on top of that, we only have a 10% chance, like I said, of getting the Moon mutation as well. Oh, this is going to be hard. Not the Moon mutation is in Moon Kiss, by the way. The Moon mutation that doubles the size of the fish. Oh no, we got it on the crate. All right, let's see how big this is going to be. There's a 10% chance this is now just going to be outrageously big. Okay, it's pretty big. It's not huge, though. Could be bigger. Oh, bro, not again. We keep getting the Meg. Oh, my days. Colossal squid. Colossal squid. Okay, we're getting it with the King's Blessing. 10% chance that it's going to be even bigger than the King's Blessing. Let's see. Oh, that is pretty big. 2,968 kg. Okay. What did I just catch? Giant King's Blessing oarfish. Okay, we've got to look at that. I'm going to keep going because the Meg is about to disappear anyway. Like I said, guys, this is going to be a crazy hard challenge. Like, I'm most likely not even going to be able to get the Megalodon with the King's Blessing mutation. Oh, and there it goes. See? Dude, this is gonna be an insanely hard challenge. I'm gonna try to do it for you guys, though. I'm gonna try to do it for you guys. All right, well, I'm gonna go to sleep, and we carry on this challenge in the morning. It's almost 1 a.m. for me right now, so yeah, I'm pretty exhausted, man. I'll catch you guys in the morning.
The next morning.
And we're back. All right, good morning, everybody. It's officially the next day for me, and we've got some time to get ready and start grinding for the biggest Megalodon in the world. Last night, honestly, I was exhausted, dude. All right, you guys already know the drill. The next step is to just spawn in the Megalodon. Now, I only have 625 sundial totems. I've got a feeling I'm gonna need way more than that. Overnight, I did end up macroing just to get a little bit more money when I woke up, so I've now got 16 million cash. Oh, and I'm stuck. And that's good for me just because, like I said, I need to buy sundial totems, and I might actually get some Merlin's luck as well whilst we're over here at Sunstone Island. All right, let's go ahead and grab like 1,000 of these. Okay, that should do. We've got 1,900 sundial totems. That should be enough. And now, of course, I just want to get my trusty Merlin's luck. What's up, Merlin? Now, I've got a feeling this is gonna take me ages, so let's go ahead and just get like... Oh, should I get like 7 hours of Merlin's luck? Yeah, let me do that. Let me get like 7 hours of Merlin's luck here. And there it is. Okay, I've got a little bit overboard, as I always do. We've got 9 hours and 12 minutes of Merlin's luck. To be honest, I kind of need it, because this challenge is gonna take me all day, I can imagine. All right, you guys know the drill now. All I've got to do is pop the sundial totems until we get some Megs spawning in. Let's see if we've got ourselves a Meg server here, or if this is going to take a ridiculously long amount of time. Also, let me quickly check one thing. So currently, it is summer now, so of course it's gone past winter. And if I check my Poseidon rod... Okay, there we go. I've still got the moon above my head. Perfect. So I should still have this above my head for like the next 12 hours or so. So we're chilling, we're chilling. Unless I just get mega unlucky. I guess there's only one way to find out. Whoa, what is this? Well. If it isn't our first Megalodon of the very next day. All right, now since this is probably going to be a mega long video, I'm going to kind of speed it up for you guys. I'll just show you once I actually get the King's Blessing with this rod. And then, like I said yesterday, we're going to only have a 10% chance. Yes, a 10% chance of then doubling the fish's weight with the moon enchantment. This is going to be a crazy video. Is this even possible? I don't know. The odds are massively against me. Also, yes, if you guys want to win yourself some Robux as well, all that you have to do is subscribe and comment your Robux usernames. We do these giveaways every single month. Make sure they don't miss out. Just hit that subscribe button. What is that? Giant King's Blessed Moonfish. Look at the size of it. Where is it? Okay, it's that big. It literally won't even equip. I'm saving that. 1,400 kilograms for a moonfish is insane. I love this mutation, dude. What? Look at the size of that tuna. What is going on, dude? All right, I am getting a lot of Megalodons, by the way, guys. I've had about 7 of them, but none of them a King's Blessing, just like last night. Oh, my days, dude. Look at the size of the fish I'm catching. That's a giant fossilized dolphin. What? I actually love this mutation. W devs for putting this in the game. That is so insane. Oh, I got it! I got it! I actually got it! Bro, I was literally looking at my second monitor taking a deep sigh like, oh, this is just not gonna happen. It's happening! Alright, so what I'm looking for, I'm gonna set it at 250,000 kg. If we get it over 250,000 kg, that is officially another world record broken, and it's gonna be what I'm gonna call the super size Megalodon. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go! Bro, I'm so excited. So there's only a 10% chance that it doubles the fish's weight. Keep that in mind. It's a really small chance. All right, here we go. Bro, I'm so excited. This is our first one. First one of the video. Let's have a look. Is that it? 125,000 kg? Bro, this is not even close to what we're trying to get. Although, it does look pretty sick with the crown on top of its head. All right, well, back to Meg spawning. At least we got one. That's now giving me a little bit of confidence that this video will go okay. Except, I will be doing this for like 17 gazillion hours. Oh, okay. Second Meg with the King's Blessing. Bro, that's sick. That's 2 Megalodons in a row that I'm getting the King's Blessing on. Now, currently, we've got this ancient Megalodon swirling around me. But as you guys know, it doesn't matter what Megalodon is going around you. Like, we could still catch a normal Meg, not an ancient Megalodon. Although an ancient Meg would be epic. I will take that. Okay, let's see. Did we cook and break the world record once again? All right, here we go. Open up the backpack, refresh. Ooh, whoa! Okay, we didn't break the world record, but we did get a really big Megalodon. 197,000 kg. Bro, that is almost as big as my previous one. In fact, it's that big, it's bugged in the game at the moment where I can't even hold it. That's crazy. All right, well, that's a W. We are going up in weight currently. I'll take that. Honestly, I'll take that. All right, by the way, guys, I've got Bacha number 2 in my server. He's going to be popping sundial totems for me just so that I can do other things on my PC whilst I wait for the Megs to spawn in. So I don't have to do them myself on this account. Oh, yes! 3 in a row. 3 King's Blessing Megalodons in a row. Bro, this is rare, guys. This is actually really rare. I've done these King Blessing Megalodon videos in the past. Normally, I get them like once every 5 Megalodons, something crazy like that. This is insane. Come on. 250,000 kg. Give me it. Ooh. Ooh. My line went all weird. I think that means it's big. I think that means it's very big. Let's have a look. Okay, we got a normal Megalodon. Dude, I'm always so nervous opening up these megs. Okay, let's refresh. Scroll down. Ooh, okay. It was a giant, but it's only 167,000 kg. So it is pretty big, but it could definitely be bigger. Look, if I zoom out, yeah, we can do better than that. Although this is still pretty huge. All right, on to the next. Dude, no way! Another! Literally another. All right, I'm gonna stop freaking out, guys. Clearly, this is going super smoothly for me today. I got the last one like 5 minutes ago, and now I've got the next one again. This is insane. All right, let's get it. Oh, wait. That one was floating on top of the water. Okay, does that mean it's gonna be bigger? Let's find out. Come on. Fourth meg. Refresh. Yo! Okay, that is just below my current biggest one. 203,000 kg. Bro, if they doubled that, we could have had like a 400,000 kg Megalodon. Yo! Okay, whoa. That would actually be possible. It would literally be possible to get a 400,000 kg meg. All right, we've got to keep going, dude. We've got to keep going until we make this work. Why am I fishing? I've got to spawn another one in. That is so sick, though. That's literally just 2,000 kg behind my biggest one ever. All right, let's keep it going. Dude, another. Yes! Okay, Megalodon number 5. Literally 10 minutes after the last one. Dude, we're on a roll today. Honestly, I've got a good feeling that we break the world record today. This is going way too smoothly right now. All right, here we go. Let's get it. All right, let me have a look. Did I cook? Oh, dude. Dude, we keep getting these giant ones, but it's just not quite breaking the world record. It's 196,000 kg. Like, look at this. But it can definitely get bigger. So let's keep it going. Oh! Oh! Oh, what did I just pull out of the water? Giant King's Blessing carbon crate, 90 kilograms. Bro, what? Guys, look how big this is. No, that is ridiculous, dude. So clearly the 10% chance kicked in just then. That is insane. That's why I'm trying to get on the Megalodon, bro. Give me it on the Meg. Yeah, we got another sixth one in a row. Come on, dude. 250,000 kg. That's all I'm asking for. It's not that big. It's not that big. Give me 400,000 kg whilst we're at it. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this one's gonna be that big because I didn't see the line go off weirdly, and I'm pretty sure the line goes off at a weird angle when it's really big. Let's have a look there. Backpack, refresh, scroll down. Yeah, see, I knew it. 146,000 kilograms. So, of course, that is still big, but we can do way better than that. On to the next. What did I just get? That's a dolphin. Bro. Oh, it doesn't let me hold it. No. 800 kilogram dolphin. Did you guys see how big it was in the water? Bro, it's like the size of a whale. What? That's insane, dude. That's actually insane. Oh, wow. Okay, I got a big Moonkiss Colossal Squid as well. Dude, we are cooking in this video. Bro, that looks so sick. That is so nuts. Honestly, we're cooking like crazy right now. No. Giant King Blessed Bluefin Tuna. Bro, that is also the size of a whale. No, this is getting ridiculous, guys. This is getting ridiculous. What is this? How is this a tuna? This is the size of a Megalodon. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, and it's gone. Okay, that time we didn't end up getting the King's Blessing. That's the first time in like 6 Megalodons. So honestly, it's fine. I'm chill with that. But we did get this tuna. It's so ridiculous. All right, on to the next. Oh, we get it. We getting it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, guys, it's been about a couple hours. I actually ended up taking like a 2-hour break from the challenge once again. Now, let's see if the 2 hours made me luckier or less lucky. We were kind of on a roll earlier, can't lie. And here we go. Another Meg. Oh, I saw the line. Did you guys see the line? Okay, that means it's going to be big because at the moment it's bugged. When you get a really big Meg, it makes that line because it spawns in elsewhere. Oh, bro. This could be the one. This could be the one. All right, come on. Come on, please. Refresh. Scroll down. No! It is a big Meg, but it's not big enough. 180,000 kg. Oh, no, dude. I can still see it from my jet ski. Not good enough. Bro, why does it look like I'm beeping on somebody when I hold a meg like this? That's actually kind of funny. Here we go. We're getting another. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, I'm going to predict this one is going to come in at a nice 192,000 kg. Let's see if I'm correct. All right, let's have a look. Ah, okay. It is a giant King's Blessing meg, but it's only 162,000 kg. I was off by 90,000 kg. Okay, on to the next. Oh, I'm getting a King's Blessing enchant relic. Yo, this could be huge. If this gets the 10% effect as well, this could be so big. Oh, it is. It actually is. It gave it a 10% effect. Bro, why can't I get it on everything apart from the Megalodon? Bro, is that the biggest enchant relic to exist? Look at this. So basically, we got the Sea Overlord enchant on it, which makes it 25% bigger. We got King's Blessing, and we got a 10% chance of it doubling the weight with the Moon enchantment. That is so insane, bro. I need that on the Meg. I actually need that on the Meg. I need it! Oh, okay, and straight after I ended up getting the Megalodon as well. All right, come on. I need this Meg to be big. Not big, not big. Super size. Also, if you guys notice, the weather does keep changing because I've got Bacha number 2 just constantly popping sundial totems. It's actually insane how many he's going through. Also, I don't know why I refer to him as a him. It's literally me on my other computer. But we take those. It's my only friend. All right, here we go. Meg time. Oh, it's an ancient Meg. Okay. For some reason, whenever I get an ancient Megalodon, it actually tends to be bigger. But not this time. We've got 161,000 kg Meg. Oh, man. This is long. This is going to take some time. Here we go again. King Blessing Meg. Let's get it. There it is. All right, let's have a look. Honestly, I don't think this one was a big one. If I scroll down. Yep, I was right. Actually, it is a big, but it's not super size. 129,000 kg. Yup. Just another little one. We've got another. Let's see. I've got a feeling this one's small. Yep, it's just another 121,000 kg. That could be the smallest of the day so far. On to the next. Another Meg. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let's have a look at this. Are we going to get the biggest Meg? Please, please just let it happen. No, it's not going to be. It's not going to. I can already tell it's not going to be because we didn't get the line with the rod. Let's have a look. Oh, oh, we did it. Wait, we did it. We did it. What? No. 391,000 kilograms. What? Okay, I can't show it. I can't show it, but we did it. Bro, no way. That is by far. No. Wait, let me have a look at my Megalodons. Guys, look at this. If I go by weight now, look at all these that we got here. These are all huge. 197,000. Then we got 203,000 kg. The biggest one in the world in the past used to be this one that I had, 205,000 kg. And look at what we just got. We absolutely demolished the world record. We almost doubled it with 391,000 kg. Okay, it's not letting me pull it out. For some reason, I can't show it just because it's actually that big. But does it spawn in anywhere on the map? Oh, man, I wish I could find it. All right, for some reason, I cannot even click it. It's literally just way too big. But there we go. Giant King's Blessing, Ancient Megalodon, 391,000 kg. Once the devs actually fix this and I'm able to hold it, I'll show it to you guys. Bro, it's going to be like double the size of Moosewood. Let's go. Look at the chat. BachaBlox has caught 391,000 King's Blessing. That's crazy. Today, I'm setting out on another insanity losing adventure. That's right. Today, we're going to be trying to catch the world's smallest Scylla ever caught. In order to do this, we're going to have to use a specific rod with a specific enchant and then just pray that we manage to get lucky enough to get a tiny Scylla. Will I manage to catch it or will I just go completely insane? Oh! But just before we get to that, the March Robux giveaway has now reached 140,000 Robux, guys. If you want to make it even bigger, for every 1 new subscriber, I'll add an extra 2 Robux to the giveaway pot. And if you want to win, just make sure that you're subscribed and comment down below your Roblox usernames. And we're in! So last week, I ended up catching the world's first tiny Megalodon. Honestly, doing that challenge was super fun, and I always knew as soon as I complete that one, I would also want a another fish in a tiny mutation. That's right, today we're going to be catching the biggest fish in fish, the Scylla, in the smallest possible mutation that you can get it in. But before we do that, we're going to have to do a little bit of research first. So taking a look at the fish wiki, we can see here this is the Scylla. The highest kilogram it can be is 1.1 million apparently. Average is 360,000 and the lowest it can be is 178,000 kilograms. Now, I'm pretty sure that's actually not true. I'm pretty sure the lowest it can be is 200,000. So let's just base it off of that. Basically, we're going to have to use a rod that has a max kilogram weight of 200,000 kilograms. So there are actually two rods in fish that are able to do this. The first one being the Champion's Rod because the max kg is 200,000, and the other one being the Summit Rod, which once again is 200,000 kilograms. However, taking a look at the two rods, the Champion's Rod has a 45% lure, 65% luck, control is 0.25, and resilience is 30%. However, the Summit Rod, the lure speed is 15%. It does have a tiny bit higher luck, an extra 10% luck compared to the Champion's Rod. The control is the same, and the resilience is half of the Champion's Rod. It's 15% instead of 30%. But look at this! The Champion's Rod costs 80,000 cash. Summit Rod is 300,000 cash, even though the Champion's Rod is way better based on stats. So clearly there's some balancing to do there, fish devs. You've got to fix that, dude. Why is the Champion's Rod that goated for 80,000 cash? That's crazy. But for us today, it makes it a clear winner of which rod to use. So I should have the Champion's Rod. Yep, I do. Okay, there we go. However, we're going to need to enchant this rod with something which can make the Scylla even smaller. So first things first, let's get over to the Statue of Sovereignty. Oh, yo, wait, there's a whale migration. Okay, I'm going to ignore these guys for now. You're free to live, my friends. You're lucky. You're lucky I need to go enchant. And here we go. Statue of Sovereignty. Hello, cold scammer man. Take my money, good sir, and let me down, please. All right, here we go. Made it down to Keeper's Altar. It is currently nighttime, which is good because we need to enchant. So let's go ahead and pull out some enchant relics here. Now, the enchant we're going to be looking for today is the Abyssal enchant. So why not use the Abyssal enchant relic? And the reason we're using Abyssal is because it has a 20% chance of making the fish caught smaller, which means if we catch a 200,000 kilogram Scylla, it can actually decrease the weight by 40%, meaning it's actually possible to catch a 120,000 kilogram Scylla. Bro, that would be so tiny. All right, let's go ahead and enchant the Champion's Rod. And like I said, we're looking for Abyssal here. Okay, we've got controlled first. What's going to be next? Let's see. Swift. Ooh, not a bad enchant. Quality, mutated, controlled again. What is going on? Come on, Abyssal enchant relic, do your thing. Ghastly. Now that's a ghastly enchant. I don't want that, dude. Oh, and there it is, guys. We got it. Abyssal. Caught fish have a 10% chance to be Abyssal. Now, the thing that it didn't say there is the secret mutation which you can get, which either makes fish bigger, or like I said, there's a 20% chance that it makes the fish smaller. If you guys saw my tiny Megalodon video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so next up is going to be Sunstone Island. Of course, we have to go see Mr. Merlin because we need extra luck, guys. We just need all the luck that we can get today. Catching a Scylla can be quite tricky. Hello, Merlin. Okay, how much should we get here? Do we need like 3 hours? All right, let's get like 3 hours. I think that should be enough. Hopefully. Please let 3 hours be enough, dude. All right, there we go. We've got 3 hours and 10 minutes of Merlin's luck. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Now, let me just quickly check as well. Do I have enough sundial totems for this? Oh, I do. 1,809 sundial totems. That should be enough for today. All right, let's get the Gluefin boots on. And next up, we've just got to go to the Scylla room, actually. We're basically done. Oh, wait, one thing. What kind of bait do I have? Oh, no, I don't have any coral baits. All right, just before we go to the Scylla room, we've got to go to Desolate Deep. So what I'm going to do is spawn in the submarine just to make it way quicker going down. And let's get it. All right, here we go. Made it to Desolate Deep. We've got coral geodes here. And let's just spam these like crazy, bro. I've got an auto clicker ready. Let's do it. Oh, wait, we need to go even quicker than that. All right, here we go. Let's break my fish game. Yeah! Look at all the money I'm spending. Wait, how much should I spend? Should I spend like 10 million on coral geodes? Is that a little too much? Okay, this is going crazy. This is going so crazy right now. Okay, I spent around 7 million on coral geodes. Let's have a look. 12,000? Yeah, that's going to be enough, dude. We're chilling. We're chilling. And now that we've got all that, guys, let's go ahead and pop a conception conch because, of course, we're just going to go down to the Scylla room. If you guys don't have the Glimmerfin boots, by the way, yet, you definitely need to get them, bro. They just make you run so much quicker. And on top of that, they make you glide quicker. Watch this. Run, 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 glide. Look at the speed. Crazy speed, dude. Okay, let's make our way up here. And here we go, the Scylla room. So, of course, next up, I'm going to move to my favorite favorite fishing spot in the Scylla room, which is just over here, because it basically just makes it quicker to actually fish. Rather than throwing your cast out from all the way over there, you can literally do it right here. Okay, only 2 things left to do, guys. We've got to open all of these coral geodes that I just got. So once again, we're gonna have to put an auto click for this, just because there's so many. And then next up after that, we need to spawn in the Scylla itself. Here we go! The coral geode spam has begun. I'll see you guys once I manage to open all 12,000. This is going to take about 15 minutes. And there we go. We managed to get a Scylla to spawn in. Now, for those of you that have a keen eye, you'll notice I now have 4.5 hours of Merlin's luck. Well, basically, my game crashed and I thought, you know what? This is going to take ages, I guarantee it. Let's get more Merlin's luck. So now that we have the Scylla, guys, what I'm going to do is get a bundle of luck. And of course, in order to do this, we're going to have to jump into my Discord server. All right, here we go. We're in my Discord. Yo, I'm giving away 3 bundles, friends. Let's see who's going to be able to join up first. And already people are in. No way, dude, you guys are so fast with this. Oh, no, bro, look how many people joined. Oh, no, that is way too many. All right, it's fine. We're just going to have to go for the first 3. So that's going to be Flagnick. Then we've got Zoe. And lastly, we've got Toji. All right, congratulations, guys. Enjoy your bundles. To everybody else, I'm sorry. I'm only giving away 3 today. Bro, you guys are crazy fast on these bundles. And if you guys are not in my Discord server yet, make sure to join up. I'll put the link in my description and the top of the comments. We're about to reach 100,000 members in my Discord in just the next couple of days. All right, so next up, let me go ahead and put that coral bait on that we got earlier. And let's get fishing. Are we going to be able to catch this Scylla with the champion's rod? Probably. I mean, we should be able to. It'd be insane if we didn't. All right, we're starting off with this fish. I always forget the name of it. Is it Twilight something? It's the mythical fish here anyway. But I'm going to skip anything that's not the Scylla just to make this way quicker. Okay, we're getting the common. Let me skip this. I can't skip it. There we go. Bro, the control bar is so big on the champion's rod. To say that it only costs 80,000 cash, it's actually insane how good this rod is. It's by far the new best starter rod. Like, it's not even close. This rod is insanely good. Oh, wait, do I have a skin for the champion's rod? Oh, I do. What is this? Coral champion? Hey, yo, what? Okay, the devs actually cooked on this one. That is so clean. Yo, I love it. Okay, we are getting the mythical a lot, which is a good sign. That means that the server luck is working. Hopefully, we're able to catch the Scylla here. If we don't catch the Scylla, dude, I'm gonna crash out. Oh, we're getting an Abyssal. Oh, imagine we get an Abyssal tiny Scylla. That would be so cool, dude. Okay, we're getting the legendary. That's my first legendary that we've got down here in this fishing session anyway. Oh, come on, dude. Please just give it a Scylla. No, come on. I'm cooking the mythical a lot, but no Scylla. Oh, dear, guys. There's actually a chance that the Scylla fully disappears before I catch it. I think there's only about 3 minutes left before it disappears. Oh, no. This is really not good. This is really, really not good. Oh, I'm getting the legendary in Abyssal. Oh, that is so cool looking, but I'm gonna have to skip. Oh, yes. Okay, it's happening. Oh, dude, I thought we were fully going to lose this, Scylla. I'm not going to lie. All right, lock in, Bacha. Do not lose it now. Anything you do not lose the Scylla. Now, of course, the downside of the champion's rod is it doesn't have any sort of a progress speed boost on the Scylla. So it means I probably am going to be here for about 5 to 10 minutes trying to fish this crazy thing out. Because as I'm sure you guys know, once you get past the halfway on the Scylla, it starts to reduce your progress and it halves the control bar. So we're definitely gonna be here for a while, dude. All right, here we go. We're actually over the halfway mark. We still haven't... Oh, and there's the half. Yep, see? I told you guys. It halves the control bar and you lose so much progress on the Scylla. It's so annoying, dude. If you get super unlucky, it can do that like 10 times in a row and you end up losing the Scylla completely. If you guys have watched my Scylla videos in the past, yeah, look, it's the day again. If you've seen my Scylla videos in the past, sometimes you can be right near the end of the Scylla and you can basically lose the full thing even though you're getting a perfect catch. It's very annoying. It's fine though. I'm chilling. We're having a good time. This is the first Scylla of the day, so I'm pretty relaxed for now. It's once you're about 10 or 20 Scyllas in that becomes super annoying. Bro, imagine if we did it on the first go though. There's a 20% chance of us ended up getting the tiny Scylla. So the odds are pretty good. Theoretically, we should be able to catch 5 Scyllas and we should get the tiny Scylla. Which honestly, I'll take those odds any day. That's not too bad. I have done way crazier odds than that previously. Cough, cough, tentacle surge 5%. Bro, getting the tentacle surge spectral serpent was insanely hard. Anyways, let's lock in. We only have a little bit left to go with the Scylla. Shouldn't be much longer now. All right, we're super close now. Please don't half. Please don't half. Let me get it. Yes! Okay, wait, that looks way too big. I think maybe we got the big Scylla, not a tiny Scylla. Yo, that rod looks sick, though. The skin on the champion's rod looks so good. And there we go, the first Scylla of the day. Now, did we cook? Let's find out. Okay, refresh. Oh, no! No, it didn't work. Okay, we just got 200,000 kilogram Scylla, which, of course, is the cap on the rod. So this in itself is a very small Scylla. It's the smallest Scylla that you can get without using the Abyssal enchant. So unfortunately, we didn't get a tiny Scylla, but we still got a small Scylla. And look at his thing. It's so cute, dude. I'll take it. All right, well, back to the sundial totem. Pop in. Let's see if we can get another Scylla in here whilst managing to keep all of this server luck. Dude, no way. BachaBlox right here. This dude has been spamming these sundial totems for me. And literally within like 5-7 minutes, we got another Scylla, guys. So once again, let's lock in, throw out the cast, and see if we can get the Scylla. Nah, we got the legendary on the first one. All right, it's fine. We're chilling. We're chilling. Oh, what? Guys, third cast, we got the Scylla. No way. All right, well, that is definitely 192x server luck and the Bacha luck kicking in at the same time. That's sick. Last time it took me like 10 minutes. All right, we're over the halfway mark already. This one's going good. It's a perfect catch so far as well. I assume around this point is when the Scylla is going to kick in with its passive. Let's have a look. Should be any second now. Or maybe we just get away with it. Yo, imagine we get all the way to the end and it doesn't do the halving. That'd be sick. No, it halved. Dude, I was right near the end. Oh. All right, we're back at the halfway mark. No. Wait, what just happened? Guys, I swear I didn't click off my mouse, but it just went all weird. That was weird. No, and it halved again as well. Okay. This one was going to be the easiest Scylla catch ever, and now it's becoming mega tricky. Ah, that's the pain of going Scylla hunting. Bro, no. Guys, I'm not even clicking it. Like, what is going on right now? It just moved on its own. There's literally a ghost inside of my mouse moving my mouse. What is happening? Bro, it halved again. Guys, it actually halved again. I was near the end again, and it halved. Please, Scylla, just be good to me, dude. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just simply taking you away from your family by catching you. Is that so bad? All right, come on. We're near the end once again. I swear if it halves again, I'm done, dude. Come on, please. Yeah, we did it. Oh, I've never been that hyped about catching a Scylla. That one just kept going backwards. All right, let's have a look. Did we cook? So if we open up the backpack, refresh. Ooh, wait. I actually did get a smaller Scylla, 185,000 kilograms, but it's definitely not a tiny Scylla. If we have a look at it, it is small, so I guess the smallest really is 178,000. But that means the Abyssal enchant did not kick in because we definitely could have got even smaller than that, guys. All right, well, back on the Scylla hunt. Let's get Sundial Totem pop in and get another in here. Bro, this is unbelievable. I got another Scylla within like 3 minutes. What is going on right now? All right, let's lock back in once again and see if we can get this Scylla as well. Yo, this is going so well, guys. Oh, second cast. What? No, guys, what is going on right now? I mean, I know I haven't caught a tiny Scylla yet, but we are getting blessed with these Scyllas. This is insanely quick. All right, here we go. We're halfway. The Scylla actually already did half once. So hopefully now we just get a clear run to the end. Let's see. No! Again. Oh, no. Oh, well, here we go. Now I'm all the way back at the start. Oh, dude, I hate catching the Scylla, guys. Why do I keep doing these challenge videos with a Scylla? It's so annoying, man. No, dude, no. It halved again. Oh, no. There's actually a chance that we lose this Scylla, guys. No. Guys, it just keeps halving. Whenever I get close, I get a little bit excited and then it halves again. All right, I need to stop getting my hopes up because every time it gets close, my heart stops beating. I get excited and then it halves. No! It keeps happening! Guys, what am I supposed to do about this? I physically cannot catch it. Anytime it gets close to the end, it just halves and I lose all my progress. It's insane. Watch, it's gonna get to about here and it's gonna half. Oh, okay. Nope, it just halves anyway. Oh, I give up, man. I actually give up. I hate catching the Scylla. We're actually getting close to the end. Please, please, Scylla, just let me catch you, dude. I'll take good care of you. I'll give you the life you've always wanted, Scylla. Wait, it's happening. Yes, we did it. We actually got it, bro. That was the hardest Scylla I've had to catch. I know I said that for the last one, but this one was even worse. That literally took me 10 minutes of just constant catching. That's crazy, dude. All right, but the question is, did we cook? Let's have a look. Refresh. No, I got another 200,000 kilogram Scylla. Look, it just stacked on top of the other one. Oh, man, we're the ones getting cooked. Well, rip. Back to the sundial totem popping. Let's get another Scylla in here. Yo, we got another Scylla. All right, here we go, guys. Once again, let's lock in and get this silly Scylla. I hate doing this. I'm not going to lie. The first few are fine. After that, oh boy, does he get mentally tasking. Oh, yes! Okay, it only took about 5 casts and we've got the Scylla already. Now, the question is, are we going to get blessed with an easy catch or are we just going to keep getting doomed? I think I already know the answer to that, but let's see. Oh, look at that. We're halfway. No! And it begins. All right, there we go. We got to halfway and, of course, it halved and made it harder to catch once again. Ooh, we're getting there. We're actually getting there. Now, I do expect it to half again because it's only done it once so far in this run. No! Dude, we were so close. Did you guys see that? We were literally almost... Oh. Okay, now back to halfway. Oh. No, we're halved again. No, Scylla, dude, I'm not doing anything wrong, dude. Look how much progress we've lost just by the thing halving. This is crazy. Stop doing this, Scylla. All right, here we go. We're back at the halfway mark. And, of course, it loses it again. Scylla, stop. All right, we're getting close. We're actually getting close, dude. This one's been up and down, but we've had a smooth run since the bottom. Come on, Scylla. Come on. Yeah, come on. Let's go. We got it. Is this the 5th Scylla? What Scylla are we on? 4, 5? All right, let's have a look. Did we cook? No! We got the 3rd Scylla coming in at 200,000 kilograms. Oh, no. Okay, we got cooked again, guys. Back to another Scylla spawning method. And there we go. We got our 5th Scylla to spawn in. Unfortunately, guys, we have lost the server luck. And because I love my Discord community, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and gift more bundles. Let's see who wants more bundles, guys. All right, let's get them all spamming and ready. 3, 2, 1, join up. All right, looks like we've got a few people in. I've regenerated the link so that it's only 3 people can enter. Let's go ahead and gift these 3 guys right here. All right, there we go. 3 bundles have been gifted. We're back up to 192x server luck. Enjoy your bundles, guys, and let's get back to the fishing ourselves. Hopefully, this Scylla doesn't take too long to lure in, but we obviously know it's going to take a while to actually catch anyway. Oh, I'm getting an Abyssal mythical. Yo, that looks sick. Yes, okay, we're getting the Scylla. Let's go. I was a little bit worried the Scylla was going to disappear. That took about 7 minutes to catch. And there's the half in. We were starting to get quite a way through, and of course, it has to half back down. And there goes the Scylla. Dude, I've been doing this for that long, guys, that the Scylla has officially disappeared. It takes so long to catch this thing, man. And here it comes. Let's go, guys. We did it. All right, let's have a look. What did we cook up? Please let it be a tiny Scylla. Refresh. No! No way! I just got another Scylla weighing 200,000 kilograms. Bro, I have 4 of these now. Oh, unlucky. 5 Scyllas and none of them are tiny yet. Oh, wow. Okay, I actually thought this was going to be a lot easier than it is so far. All right, it's that time again. We got the next Scylla. Let's get fishing. Oh, yo, wait, I'm getting an electric one. I'm going to skip it. I just want to get the Scyllas, dude. Oh, there it is. Let's go, guys. We got the Scylla. That took like 10 minutes to try and catch. Well, not even catch, just to lure in. And now comes the hard part. No, there goes the Scylla. All right, now I seriously have to lock in. It's already been like 10 minutes and I still don't have this one caught. Oh, wait. Yes! Okay, I got another Scylla. So this is Scylla number 6, I believe we're on now. All right, let's have a look. Open up the backpack, refresh. You gotta be kidding me, dude. You gotta be. This is the 6th Scylla and 5 of them are 200,000 kilograms. Bro, why is this so hard? No! All right, guys, I need to spawn in more Scyllas. Dude, this is gonna take me all day. Bro, no! We got the next Scylla, but look at this. I lost my server luck again. No! Why is this challenge so hard, dude? All right, well, I guess I'm about to be Santa for today because I'm gonna gift even more bundles. Okay, here we go. We've got some joiners from my Discord server once again, so let's go ahead and gift even more bundles for today. Wait. Did I seriously gift a bundle to people that already have the bundle? And they took my money? Wait, let me try it again. No! Bro, 2 of them already had the bundle. I just wasted 1,600 Robux. All right, here we go. We've got some new joiners in. I honestly cannot believe that, dude. Fish need to make it so that it doesn't use your Robux when somebody already has the bundle. That is crazy. I can't believe those guys joined knowing I was giving away bundles. They made me waste Robux. Anyway, here we go. We've got 192x server luck once again. So let's get fishing for the Scylla. No! There goes the Scylla. Oh, rip. I didn't even have a chance to try and catch that one. Well, at least we've got the 192x server luck ready for the next one. Oh, dear, guys. All right. That one was a little bit scuffed with the bundle gifting, but we move. Another Scylla, another catch. Let's get it, guys. Oh, yes. Okay, we're getting the Scylla. Dude, that one kind of shocked me. I have no idea why. All right, let's lock in and catch this Scylla. Hopefully, this ends up being the tiny one. Okay, here we go. Another Scylla caught. I'm not going to lie, guys. That one already looked pretty big just when I pulled it out. Well, it's time to find out. Did we get it? Finally. No. Bro, I just keep getting these. The 200,000 kilograms. I've had 7 of them now. What is going on? Fish devs, fish gods, please bless me with a tiny Scylla. I can't do this much longer. Here we go. Another Scylla and even more bundles are about to get given out. Okay, let's do one to Reki. Let's do one to Techno. And let's do one to Moon. All right, there we go, guys. I've spent an insane amount of Robux today. Like I said, if you want some easy bundles for yourself and if you want to join an epic community, just join up my Discord, dude. It is sick in there. But anyway, let's focus up back on the task. Let's try to get this Scylla and hopefully this ends up being the tiny one, even though I've already said that like 8 different times. No! The Scylla disappeared, dude. Oh, no. How does this keep happening? Dude, why is this challenge so hard? Editor, bump up that insanity meter to 80%. Dude, I thought this was going to be a chill video. I've now been doing this for over 7 hours, guys. Think about that. 7 hours of just trying to get Scyllas. This is so hard. Oh, easy. We got another Scylla in literally 5 minutes later. Epic. All right, let's keep fishing. Oh, yes! Okay, I actually thought I was going to lose another, dude. That took like 9 minutes just to get this one. Okay, now we're just going to make sure that we don't lose it. To be fair, we actually haven't lost one today yet. At least that's keeping my sanity somewhat still alive. All right, let's go ahead and lock in this Scylla and hopefully ends up being tiny. Here we go. Another Scylla. No! No! It already looked so big just by that big belly that hit me in the face when I pulled it out. Come on, Scylla. Please be tiny, dude. No! It's another! Guys, I now have 8 Scyllas that are 200,000 kilograms. Bro, I'm actually going to go insane. I'm actually going to go insane doing this challenge. How come I can't get a tiny? And we go again. Another Scylla, another catch. Let's get it, guys. Now, I believe this is going to be my 10th Scylla catch of the video. And honestly, I did not think we were going to have to do this many. I thought I was going to get away with doing like 4 Scyllas, bro. Yes! Okay, we're getting the Scylla. Dude, why do I still get so excited every time I catch this thing? I think the thing with the Scylla when I fish here, rather than it appearing in the water, it kind of appears right in front of me here. And every time it shocks me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's lock in here and catch this bad boy. All right, here we go. Finally. Finally. Please, please, please be tiny. All right, let's have a look. Dude, I swear, if this is another 200,000 kilogram Scylla, I'm gonna lose my mind. No! The 10th one that we caught, and it's just another 9 stack of 200 kilogram Scyllas! Bro, what is happening today? I just keep getting these. No, guys, this is crazy. Oh, do I just give up? I've been doing this for over 7 hours. Do I give up? Guys, do I actually quit on a challenge? The 11th Scylla of the day. Let's lock in, guys, and try to catch it. Oh, wait, one again. Oh. What did I think I was getting, dude? Of course, it's an enchant relic. Bro, because of the light here, it looked so different. Because of the skin, they look like such a weird thing. All right, anyway, moving on. It was just a normal enchant relic. Oh, wait, okay, I've got to catch this. This is the mythical buzzer fossilized. That looks sick. There it is. Look at that. That looks so cool, dude. Still no Scylla yet, though. We're kind of getting cooked on the Scylla front. Oh, yeah! Okay, we're getting the Scylla. Dude, there's about a minute left before the Scylla disappears. I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to get it this time. That's crazy. Look, there it goes. The Scylla disappeared. Dude, we literally got it just in time. Now I've just got to make sure that I actually catch it. No! 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 I actually lost it! Bro, I don't know what happened. My mouse just... Oh, guys, I'm losing my mind, dude. It's been over 8 hours. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. Okay, it's fine, guys. We ended up getting redemption on the Scylla, and I've got this one instead. Let's get it. Question is, did we get a tiny one, or did we get cooked and just get another 200,000 kilogram one? All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Come on, please. Please, just let me be done. Okay, Scylla. No! Bro, I've got 10 of them now. Oh, no, dude. You know what? I'm going to start a brand new Scylla stack just down here so that I can see it constantly if it gets topped up. Dude, we've got 11 Scyllas and 10 of them are 200,000 kilograms. We are getting so cooked in this challenge. Dude, no, wait. The Scylla disappeared. And look at this, guys. I'm getting an Abyssal Scylla. No! I almost had it and I lost all the progress again. We got it. Okay, please be a tiny Scylla. Please, 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 please. All right, let's have a look, dude. We've been waiting for this all day. Guys, I'm officially like 10 hours into this challenge. All right, come on, let me have a look. Let's refresh. Scroll down. No, bro. It's another 200,000 kilogram. Oh, guys, I'm actually getting cooked. Although this thing looks sick. Look at this. It's in Bacha Blue. All right, I guess that kind of makes up for it, but still, just another 200,000 kilogram Scylla. Bro, I've got 11 of those now. Okay, this is no longer a joke. This is getting crazy. Oh, back to the sundials. All right, here we go. Redemption time. We've got ourselves another Scylla. Oh, it looked way too big. It already looked way too big with that big fat belly it threw at me. Well, let's have a look. There's only one way to find out whether we're cooked. Actually, no, there isn't. Oh, no! Look, we have 11 200,000 kilogram Scyllas. Right? I didn't get another one. Yeah. Oh, guys, what is going on, dude? I just keep getting this same one. I've literally had 11 of these Scyllas. What am I gonna do with all these, bro? Like, seriously, this is getting ridiculous. Oh, man. I'll just see you guys when I catch another. And here we go. Another Scylla is about to get caught. Easy, dude. Easy. That one was actually smooth. It literally did in half once. That was literally a smooth run all the way through. But the question is it gonna be a tiny? Probably not. No, dude. Straight away, I can see it's got up to 12 on 200,000 kilograms. Oh, guys, we're getting cooked. What is this challenge, bro? Why is this so hard? Does this even work anymore? Did the devs patch it? I have no idea. Guys, look at this. The next Scylla that I'm getting is a hexed Scylla. Please be tiny as well. If we get a tiny hexed Scylla, that would be so sick. So now we've had an Abyssal already today, and now a hex. So we've got the blue and the red, dude. All right, let's have a look. Did we cook hexed Scylla, dude? No! Oh, no! It's another 200,000 kilogram. How do I just keep getting this? Oh, yo! That looks sick, though. No, it actually looks so sick. So we've got this one, and we've got the blue version of it. Let me know in the comments, which one do you prefer, Abyssal or Hexed? With that, I'm gonna get back to the Sundial Totem popping. Let's go again. Wow, dude. Guys, it's been about an hour since my last Scylla catch. What? Wait, I was just about to catch it and it went back. No, that's crazy. Editor, get a replay on how close we were to catching the Scylla just then. Dude, I hate the Scylla. I actually hate it. This might be my last ever Scylla video. This thing is so hard to catch. It's so annoying to do. Dude, it went back again. No, what is happening? Just let me catch this Scylla, please. No! I'm back down to halfway. Dude, what? No. Guys, this has been a perfect catch. And look at my progress. I was right near the end. And now the Scylla disappeared as well. So I definitely have to get this now. Bro. It is now 20 past 10 p.m. for me. I've been doing this for 12 hours today. 12 hours of just catching Scyllas is crazy, bro. All right, here we go. No, bro. No, that looked big. That looked big. As soon as it got launched out the water, that looked way too big to me. All right, let's have a look. Did we cook a tiny Scylla? We scroll down. No! I actually did get a smaller one. 187,000 kilograms, but it's not a tiny. No! Guys, I am literally 12 hours into this challenge. I have been fishing for 12 hours straight. Oh, this is insane. And why am I holding the rod like this? Even my character is protesting. No more fishing. Well, tough, little buddy. We're going straight back in. And here we go. Another Scylla. That looks like way too big of a belly for me, but let's find out. No! Straight away, dude. The 200,000 kilogram went up to 13 of them. Oh, guys, do I just quit on this challenge, dude? I've literally been doing it for over 12 hours. Do I quit? Do I not quit? I don't know what to do. Oh, back to the water for me. All right, here we go, guys. Another Scylla. Please, 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 please. All right. No! No! It's stacked onto the 200,000 again. I can't breathe. I can't do this anymore, guys. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do. It's 11 p.m. now. I started at 10 a.m. I've been doing it for 13 hours. Well, guys, I've got some sad news, dude. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm exhausted. It is about to be midnight for me, which means I've been doing this challenge for 14 hours. As you can see, I just cannot seem to be able to spawn in another Scylla. And look at this, bro. It's literally about to be midnight. So I'm gonna have to pick this challenge up back in the morning once my sanity is restored a little bit. So far today, we've managed to catch, I think, 18 Scyllas. Unfortunately, none of them are tiny. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
The next day.
And I'm back. Good morning, everybody. All right, so I managed to get another Scylla to spawn in. Unfortunately, though, I don't have the server lock. So, of course, I'm going to give out more bundles. Now, the positive of going to sleep and waking up to do this video is my mental has fully reset, which is beautiful. Okay, I've put my link in my Discord server, so let's see who's going to join up here. I'm just going to gift the first 3 people that join. Okay, we've got Freddy. Wait. What bundle am I giving out here? Wrong bundle. Oops. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, and 3. All right, let's get back into it. I, of course, need my Champions Rod with Abyssal, and let's get fishing, guys. Oh, here we go. Okay, first Scylla of day number 2. All right, we're getting right near the end, and done. Oh, wait. That actually looked tiny when I pulled it out of the water. Please, this is my first Scylla of day 2. Please be tiny, dude. That actually looked really small, guys. All right, let's have a look. So what we're looking for is a Scylla under 180,000 kilograms. That's what's going to count as a tiny. Bro, that looked small when I pulled it out. Please. Okay, let's have a look. Refresh. Scroll down. Yeah! We did it! Yes! 151,000 kilogram Scylla. Yo! Let's go! Bro, that is so sick. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, it definitely could have been even smaller. I think they can go up to like 120,000 kilograms, maybe even a little bit less than that. But I will take it, dude. That is officially classed as a tiny Scylla because it's under the minimum weight. Let's go! And just to compare it, guys, an average Scylla is somewhere around 309,000 kilograms. It's around here. So look at the size of this and then compare it to my tiny Scylla that I just got. It's so small. How cute is that? All right, well, there we go, guys. Challenge officially complete, and I get to keep my sanity on day 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe and like to help me restore my sanity even more for the next video. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Well, it's that time again. We've got new rods. I'm going to be unlocking every single one of them and testing them for you guys so that you don't have to. But before we get to that, I'm going to first have to defeat Cthulhu in order to unlock the second sea. Then I'm going to have to make a bunch of cash and buy every single rod that we need. And guys, this is now your last chance to enter into the March Robux giveaway. And the giveaway pot is up to an incredible 218,000 Robux, bro. You could be one of the lucky winners. All that you have to do is subscribe and comment down below your Roblox usernames. And now let's go find out which rods we should be buying. And we're in! Guys, I'm live streaming right now, so we've kind of missed some of the things that have happened. An epic cutscene just played. As I'm sure you know, we're about to go in to defeat Cthulhu so that we can make it to the second sea. We've got to wait for players. There's a 2-minute timer that's not going down. Okay, there we go. Now it's going down. Yo! This update is so sick already. All right, here we go. We're on the 10-second countdown. His little bogey swirl isn't going to scare me, dude. I'm locked in. Let's go. Yo!
To my prison.
You're in my prison, dude. It's the other way around.
Built by cowards, sealed by traitors and keepers. My own brother Oscar cast me down here, chained in darkness.
That's kind of mean, actually.
For centuries.
It actually didn't finish the cutscene. Cthulhu boss. Okay, what do I need to do? Oh, what's this? Grab Keeper's torch. I can't. Okay. All right, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Easy. You're a big green bogey. Calm down, Earth Squidward. You've got nothing on me, dude. Okay. Keeper's lantern. You need Keeper's torch to... Oh, I tried to pick it up, but it wouldn't work. Easy. I'm locked in. I'm going back for the torch. I tried to hold E on it, but it just didn't work. Let's try again. I'm holding E. I'm holding E. I'm holding E. It's not doing anything. It's not letting me pick it up. Okay, let me tap E. Nope. Let me hold E. Oh, I have it. Oh, my bad. Okay, apparently I already had it. It just doesn't pop up saying that you got it. Are you ready, big bogey? Here we go. This is so exciting, dude. This fight is already better than the Scylla fight. Look at him. Earth Squidward. Oh, I can't see. Ooh. Okay, I'm locked in. Boom. Yup. Yeah, buddy. Okay. It's not working. Let's just move on to the next one. I'm actually sweating right now. Am I supposed to hit it? I think I hit it. Okay, maybe it is working. I think I just hit it then, right? Okay, I'm doing a good job. Everyone tell me in the chat I'm doing a good job. By the way, if you guys are watching this video, I'm streaming right now and I'm locked in. Did I just hit it? Am I doing this wrong? There's a chance I'm doing this completely wrong. A big chance, actually. Okay, I'm holding E on it. That's not doing anything. Let me hit it. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Okay. Can I climb this? No! 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 No, I've got to go all the way back. Oh, dear. Okay, nothing's working. I'm going to have to rejoin. Back to Terrapin Island. Let's go again. I'm locked in, dude. This is so sick. This is so epic. All right, here we go. Round 2. Fight. Oh, am I attacking him? Ah, what's attacking me? All right, here we go. Here we go. First things first, we've got to use the torch. I think I already have it. I do. So let me go ahead and equip that there. I've played these games before, Cthulhu boss. So I think, if I had to guess, we've got to do it in the order of the colors that we see here underneath his HP bar. So it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So we're going to go to the red one first. Guys, I'm learning. This is red, right? Oh, dude, my hands are sweating. Yes, I got it correct. Okay, so now I can just stand here and spam him. Die. Die, Cthulhu, man. Look at that. So now if I try hit him again, does it still do damage? Oh, wait, it's still doing damage to him. Wait, so I can just spam? Oh, wow, you can just spam. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It does less damage. But if I wanted to, I could just stand here and spam the whole time. If you guys are feeling lazy, you can do that, I guess. I'm not feeling lazy today. I've played these games before. We're going again. Oh, these things scare me, dude. My hands are sweating. Okay, let me grab my torch. Yeah! I've played these games before. Okay, I'm going to stop saying it. We're doing it. So that's how you do it. You've got to grab the different colors and attack him. So now we're down to the yellow color. So we basically just follow this around. It's actually, so if you start on the red side and follow it around, that's all that you got to do. Okay? Easy. Oh, wait, he's actually not taking that much damage now. All right, it's fine. We'll just spam. We'll just spam. We're doing good. This one's taking a while. This one's actually taking a super long time. Can I maybe go for a headshot? Oh, I can. Yeah, take that, buddy. Maybe he takes more damage from the front. There's a chance. Bro, okay, I'm not gonna lie. This one's way more fun than the Scylla fight, but it's still quite easy. Although saying that, if they made it too hard, it'd probably be ridiculously hard for mobile players. And there is a lot of mobile players. Oh. What's happening? What's he doing? I'm not looking at him. What's he doing? Oh! Oh, okay, now it's getting kind of difficult. Oh, I didn't pick up the green. Come on. Okay, I picked it up. Ah, why is it still using yellow? Okay, there we go. Now it's swapped to green. I played these games well. Onto blue, onto blue. Oh, dude, my hands are sweating. Oh, this one's cool. We've got the Bacha blue, finally. Okay, now we're locked in. Oh, this is kind of fun. Oh, the purple looks sick. The purple is the coolest one. Okay, just a tiny bit more. Probably 2 more hits, something like that. 1 more hit. 1 more. Yeah, die, 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 die. Haha, yes. There he is. Oh, they're all following him. Oh, they're like cult leaders, right? They're like a Cthulhu cult. There we go. We've unlocked the second sea. Yeah, we made it, guys. The second sea. Yippee. All right, so I've actually spawned in with a bunch of other people as well. This is the second sea. These are the change logs. So we've got Cthulhu boss fight. Max level in second sea is now 2,500. More than 7 new rods with some amazing new passives. 7 new islands. 100 plus new fish. Plenty of cutscenes to learn more about our lore. Sea Leviathan. New quests, a new cursed egg, New cosmetic crates purchasable for cash. Oh, cosmetic crates are cool. New rods, boats, bobbers, plenty of other hidden features as I can see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that is epic, dude. Oh, you do start with a new rod. Equipment. Oh, that is so sick. Okay, if you want to use your old rods here, you can. But the effects of them have been lowered a lot. So all of them have a terrible lure speed and the look is way lower. Bro, that is genius. I love that idea. Okay, so you can use like ethereal prism rod. That's so smart. I actually really like that idea. And I think we've got a new skin for the ethereal prism rod as well. You guys don't have to go buy the skins, but I'm going to do it. I want to see what it looks like. Here we go. Rainbow Revolution. Bend light to your will with a flash of every color and the shimmer of rebellion. Whoa, that is so cool. All right, I guess we start on the first island. No skipping, no cheating. I see a treasure chest. I'm gonna go for the treasure chest. I want to see what it's about. These guys have already tried to go for it, I believe. They were unsuccessful. I'm gonna do a both parkour. Let's get it. We're floating onto the chest. Oh, yes! All right, I just got an ancient thread. That was a waste of time. Oh, they gave us double server look for 1 Robux. It's like a little sorry for doing pay to win. Wait, okay, let me put an 8x look for these guys. Enjoy it. I did it with 1 Robux. Let me go ahead and get the new jet ski. All right, let's fish with the adventurer's rod. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's about 10 shakes. Yes, they finally fixed the control bars. They finally made fish harder to play again. Oh, dude, this is such a W update, man. I love it. Master of the Waters. Okay, new title received. Oh, guys, I'm level 2,297 already. Wait, am I going to be max level? Please don't put me max level. Please don't put me at max level.
The next day.
And I'm back. All right, guys. So for me, it's actually now the next day. I ended up grinding a little bit after the stream so that I can make enough money to buy all of the rods. At least I think I have enough for all of the rods now. Now, if we take a look at my backpack, what I used to get money was still the ethereal prism rod. Yes, it has terrible lure now, but the luck is still high. And of course, I can make decent money. When you come to the second sea, you already get the adventurer's rod. So let's start with the first rods, which is going to be, what's the name of this place? Waveborn? Yeah, Waveborn. So the first rods that you get here are Wildflower, which is actually the cheapest rod that you can buy. It only costs 7,000 credits. So let's go ahead and get this one. Let's get this one, the Firefly rod. And there's one more as well. If you come this way next to the pond, you'll be able to find this one, the Frog rod. There it is. All right, so I guess let's start by testing all 3 of those rods just to find out what they actually do. So kicking off with the first one, we've got the Wildflower rod. The stats are lure speed is 30%, luck is 55%, control 0.07, resilience 12%, and max kg 700 kilograms. All right, so at face value, the rod doesn't sound great, but let's have a look. Wait, what? Can you not fish in this pond? Okay. All right. I guess moving on. Let me just go to this little island right here and I'll test it over here. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. And let me put some coral bait on. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 shakes if you're using coral bait. Oh, whoa! Guys, look at this. What is this glitch, bro? I can see my avatar around me. There's like an extra avatar around me. Okay, so we got the spray fin. Now, to be honest, there's actually not too much to say about this rod. It's basically a beginner rod for the second sea. It's essentially like going and buying, I guess, the carbon rod or the steady rod from the first sea. Oh, and some guy is showing me his nuclear crowned anglerfish. Cool. All right, let's try one more time. Just see if there's anything special about this rod. No, I don't think there is. I literally don't think it has any sort of an ability. It's literally, like I said, like buying the steady rod. If we take a look at Fishipedia, you can see Wildflower rod is here. You get it from Waveborn. You can see all the stats, and look at this. It doesn't actually come with any sort of an ability. So that's the Wildflower rod, I guess. Let me just give it a rating of like solid 5 out of 10. It's obviously a beginner rod for the second sea, but to be honest, if you come in with some decent rods already, you don't necessarily even need these rods. The only problem with the first sea rods is that the lure speed ends up being terrible. But if you don't mind doing a lot of clicking for shaking, it's fine. You can still use the first sea rods here and it doesn't really make a difference. In fact, it's probably still better than this rod. So solid 5 out of 10, although I will say epic looking design. I really like this. It looks so cute. So should you buy the Wildflower rod? No, probably not, but also yes, because, you know, it's just nice to have in your collection. So next we've got the Firefly rod. This has a lure speed of 75%. 35%, so it's way better for lure. Luck is 35%. Control is terrible, minus 0.01. Resilience is 0%. Max kg 175 kg. Okay, so the max kg is tiny again. Like, I don't even know where you can use this. Oh, look at this, dude. That is sad. It doesn't even reach from here. That's crazy bad. All right, let's test out the rod. Dude, what? The control bar doesn't even look bad. Didn't it say like minus 0.01 for control? What? It's actually decent. Bro, this rod is like better than the first sea beginner rods. Okay, honestly, the rod itself is decent. It's got a good lure, so if you're using coral bait, you only have to do like one shake and it should be able to catch fish. Honestly, that is not bad at all. As far as beginner rods for the second sea, that's really good. Also, by the way, guys, look at this. Because of my insane XP, I'm already level 2,297. Yeah, I just can't catch a break, dude. I can barely play fish before I hit max level, but I do still have like 300 levels to go. So, you know, I can play around with it a little bit. All right, for the last rod, let's actually test it off of our Cthulhu boat. So this was the frog rod, right? Yeah, the frog rod. So the frog rod has a lure speed of 20%. Luck is 100%, so it's a lot higher. Control is 0.05. Resilience 5%. And max kg is a lot more now, 650 kg. I'm pretty sure this rod does come with a passive ability though. And look at the frogs, dude. That is so cute. Oh, look at this one. All right, let's have a look at this. So if we go shake... The control bar is really big on this one. The lure speed isn't great. It's decent. The rod is decent. These are really easy fish that we're catching at the moment, though, so I guess it's supposed to be kind of easy anyway. Now, I'm pretty sure in order to use the passive ability on this rod, you actually need to start getting a perfect catch streak. So let me actually go back onto the island one more time, and let's lock in, because we need to do a few perfect catches in a row in order to be able to spawn in the frogs. Okay, come on. Here we go. Okay, that's 1. That's 2, 3, 4... Oh, I messed up. I didn't get it as a perfect catch this time. Wait, but I did like 4 in a row. Do you have to do more than 4 in a row? That's kind of crazy, no? All right, let me just keep going. Oh, wait, am I about to level up? Oh, I'm close. I'm actually close. Yes, I leveled up. Bro, I've not seen that in so long, guys. That's so crazy. Oh, what a good feeling. Oh, wait, I'm getting the exotic. Wait, I haven't even caught this yet. And I'm getting it with the little frog rod. Okay, if I can get this as... Oh, I was about to say if I can get it as a perfect catch, that would be even better, but I can't. I suck. To be fair, it does actually move around a lot, but I guess this kind of does also prove the frog rod is decent because I can get this exotic with it, although I am struggling a bit. And there we go. What is it? Vortex Ray? That is so sick. All right, I've literally got about 7 perfect catches in a row, but I'm still not getting the little frogs that appear around me. How many do I need? Oh, I'm getting a shiny or a sparkling. Oh, sparkling. Yeah, dude. All right, I'll be honest, guys. This just isn't working for some reason. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I did a ton of perfect catches in a row. On this one, I messed up, but I just cannot get the frogs to spawn in. I don't know why. I don't know if it's bugged or if you just need to do loads and loads of perfect catches in a row. Either way, I don't actually rate the rod itself that highly, just because if you do have to do loads of perfect catches in a row, it's just not really worth it. Now, if I take a look at the Fishopedia page, it does say perfect catch streaks summon frogs around the player, each granting 0.5x luck, caps at 3 frogs, which means 2.5x luck cap. Missing perfect catches causes frogs to disappear 1 at a time. Yeah, so that's super weird. I literally didn't get any frogs that spawned in. I don't know if I did something wrong, like I said, or if the rod's just a little broken right now. It's probably that the rod's broken. So either way, I'd probably just give it like another solid, I don't know, 6 out of 10. The rod itself doesn't have insane stats. Also, the lure speed is pretty bad, but it does look super cute. So of course, you want to add this rod to your collection. Look at the frog, dude. Okay. That in itself, 10 out of 10. So, moving on to the next rod. The next most expensive rod is called the Blazebringer. This is the rod that you get from Ember Reach. So, let's actually go ahead and make our way over there. All right, we made it to the Ember Reach Island. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have no idea where this rod actually is. So, first things first, I need to try and find it. If I had to guess, I would say it's somewhere pretty high up the ladders. Maybe right at the top? What? Why is there a bridge that goes to absolutely nowhere, bro? I thought this was going to be a thing. It's not a thing. It's just a not thing. All right, let me go this way. Bro, where is this rod? Oh, wait, I know where it is. I know where it is. Okay, if you go by the center lake, so the main lake over here, you'll be able to find the rod propped up just against these barrels right here. How did I forget about that, dude? I've literally seen this before. Okay, so this one is called the Blazebringer rod. It costs 70,000 credits. So let's go ahead and buy it. Okay, so the stats, what? Lure speed 10%, luck 90%, control 0.15, resilience 8%, max kg 5,000. This rod sounds like it sucks. What? I mean, the max KG is better, but other than that, it does not sound good at all. So my theory on this, guys, is that Fish have just introduced these new rods for the second sea. The more updates we get on second sea, the better the rods will get. The reason all the rods seem like they suck on stats is just because, I mean, let's be honest, in the first sea, the rod stats started getting a little ridiculous. Like, once again, if I look at Ethereal Prism Rod, oh, this isn't going to show the true stats. But you guys know yourself, the stats on every rod just kept getting higher and higher and higher, that it almost made Fish a little too easy, in my opinion. So the fact that they've kind of descaled all of the rods and kind of made them a lot worse, in my opinion, it's better because you get a better fishing experience. Now, I know a lot of players aren't going to agree on that, and they're probably going to think it's just kind of like a downgraded version of every rod we already had. But in my opinion, it kind of brings us back to that OG fishing where you actually just jumped on to do some casual fishing with friends, and then you can just use the fish to kind of flex on other people and just show off a cool new rod you've got. You know, I like it. Personally, I genuinely really like this update so far. Let's have a look at this rod itself, though. The control bar is massive, so that's one benefit. Question is, does it have a passive? Oh, wait! I just realized something. If you try jump into this water, you can literally run underwater on the main pond. Nah! Bro, I look like Jesus! Okay, I guess the second sea is a little buggy. That's crazy. And I've just taken a look to see if the rod has any sort of passive ability. And look at this, guys. Apparently, after 10 perfect catches, it gives a 15% for Ember, which is a 3x value. It also gives 10% for Cracked, which is a 3x value, and 10% luck after 25 perfect catches. It gives 100% for Ember, 5% for Ember Flame, and 25% luck. All right, so I guess I need to lock in. I need to do 25 perfect catches in a row. Bro, that is a big ask. That is a huge ask. Well, if there's anyone that's up for this challenge, it's gonna be me. All right, let's count them. This is 1. Oh, I'm getting the exotic. Okay. It's actually not that hard to get, but I am using deep coral right now as well, so that does help. All right, there it is. That's 2 perfect catches. Let's keep going. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got to do one more, and then we should be able to get the passive ability on it. Okay, this is 10. Yo, look at the rod now. Bro, that looks so sick. Okay, so the rod has like lit up in a different way. Does it show a passive? It doesn't. Okay, so sometimes it says a passive down here. All right, let's have a look. Oh, I'm getting the exotic. Okay. All right, there's the exotic. I don't think I got in any sort of mutation. No, I didn't. Oh, it looks like we're being spotted. Okay, I've lost count. I think that's 13 perfect catches. Can you unblock me? Yes, guys, I'll unblock everybody that I blocked on stream. I'll literally do that today. Don't worry, guys. Okay, that's 14. Wait, is that the new mutation? Oh, no, it's darkened. I actually thought I got it, dude. Oh, man. You know what's funny, though? I can stand in the middle of the lake to fish. Like, look at this. What is this, bro? This is insane. Oh, it looks like all the fans have spotted me. They found me. They found me, guys. We're swarmed. We're actually swarmed. Okay, I think this is going to be 15 or 16. Something like that. All right, let's call this 16, 17, 18... Oh, yo, wait, what? The dude in the wheelchair got launched from the seraphic rod. Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Okay, that's 20. I've got to do 5 more, and then that's officially 25 perfect catches in a row, bro. Okay, I've lost count how many we're on. I think that's like 23. Oh, wait, no, the rod changed again. Okay, that's 25. We did it. That's 25 perfect catches in a row. Bro, look at the rod. The rod looks insane now. Wait, what did I just get as well? Big mosaic pyre. Yo, that looks sick. But look at the rod. Yo! No, that actually looks nuts. The only thing is, I haven't gotten any sort of a mutation so far. So the rod itself looks a lot different, but I haven't managed to catch a mutation with it. So it says that there's a 15% chance of catching the Ember mutation and a 10% chance of getting cracked. But now that we've got it up to the level 25 rod, or like, you know, the 25 catches in a row, it's supposed to be a 100% chance of Ember, but I don't think it's working. Oh, wait, it is working, right? Or is that just what it's called? Is it just called Ember? Let me have a look. Oh, it is. Okay, so these are just Ember fish. This is the Ember mutation. Oh, but it doesn't have a mutation. Oh, okay. They've just messed up where the mutation isn't in the game yet. All right, I get it. But at least it does work. So once they fix that bug, once there's an actual, like, looking visual mutation in the game, you're gonna have a 100% chance of getting it. Bro, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. 100% chance of getting a mutation with a rod is nuts. All you've got to do is get 25 perfect catches in a row. Now, there is a 5% chance that I get one called Ember Flame, so let's keep going until I manage to get that one. That's now the rarest mutation in the game, Flame alongside Tentacle Surge with the Kraken Rod. But this one, arguably, is even harder to get because first, before you can even get it, you need to do 25 perfect catches in a row. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to lie. That is kind of crazy. Oh, wait, what? Some dude's got a tree. Okay, we'll get to that rod in a second. A guy has literally just spawned a tree in. Oh, wait, apparently I've got an Ember Flame on. I just didn't realize. Okay, Ember Flame Pyre Fang. Let's have a look at this. Does it even look any different? Is it purple? Is that the only difference? So if I have a look at a normal Pyre Fang, it's supposed to look like this. Okay, this is what it's meant to look like. All gray with kind of the orange. Then I've got an Ember Pyre Fang. Does that look any different? Okay, see, Ember looks exactly the same. The mutation doesn't look any different, which is a shame. But then we do also have the Ember Flame. Oh, yeah, dude. Wait, that actually looks sick. That looks way better. It makes it like this dark bluish looking color, like purple. Even the fins look a lot more reddish and kind of volcanic. Yeah. All right. So that is the 5% mutation you can get. And what's funny, if you tilt the fish's eye kind of like this, it kind of looks like an eclipse, dude. Look. All right. So that is the 5% mutation with this rod. Overall, is this rod worth it? Honestly, just for how it looks, absolutely. Look at this thing, dude. It looks insane. Also, once they fix the visual mutation look, I'm sure this rod's going to be epic, dude. I'm going to go around catching everything in Ember or Ember Flame. That is so sick. All right, so moving on to the next rod, we've actually got one that I'm sure you guys have seen everywhere, even before the release of the second sea. This is the Verdant Shear Rod, and in order to get it, we've got to go to Lush Grove. So it's that tiny little jungle island, I believe. All right, so let me make my way back towards the jet ski, and actually, wait. There's one thing I'm missing. I'm pretty sure I bought the new jet ski yesterday. Didn't I? Oh, I did. Yes. Okay, thank you, past Bacha. Let's have a look at this. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, dude. Wait, how fast does it go? Okay, it goes pretty quick. Not bad. So this is the island, Lush Grove. Let me go ahead and... Oh, wait. What? Okay, I kind of couldn't drive up to the shore. So it is a little bit laggy. I'm not going to lie. There's still some bugs in the second seed. The devs definitely need to fix a lot of things, but I'm sure they were just in a massive rush to release all of this. Because let's be honest, it's an insanely big update. Now, I do have one question. Where on earth do I get this rod? Bro, am I dumb? I actually cannot find the rod anywhere. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Okay, it's here. All right, so if you guys basically pull up to the main part of the island, the shipwright is right there. Just turn left. You come up here towards the merchant. Wait, does the merchant sell anything? I'd like to buy a fishing rod. You're in luck. To my right is a handful. Have a peek, and hopefully you find one that suits you. To your right? There's just one rod, bro. You said there's a handful. Okay, that's fine. So this is the Verdant Shear Rod. It costs 100,000 of the new credits. Oh, yeah. These are starting to look like better stats, dude. Let's go ahead and buy this. So the reason everyone was kind of raving on about this rod is because apparently it comes with 3 different passive mutations. Yo, look at this rod, bro. What a sick design. It kind of looks like the ancient isle design mixed in with like obviously giant shears. It's basically kind of like the no life rod, but ancient Islay style. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. Now, let me see. Can I fish in this like middle river? Oh, I can. Okay. So before we start, let me take a look at the passives. All right, so here it is. Verdant Shear Rod. It has a 10% chance to grow a tree during the day, which lasts 1 minute, and it gives a chance to catch Mother Nature, Green Leaf, or Brown Wood mutation. All are a 3x value. Let's try this. So I'm out here trying to grow trees nowadays, apparently. Now, this time I can go back to coral. I don't have to use deep coral just because we don't have to do perfect catches with this one. It's just a 10% chance every time I catch a fish that a tree is going to spawn in. That's so crazy. Oh, it happened. Yo, I got a tree, and I've got a -5% progress fish, so I don't know what this is going to be. But I got the tree! Okay, I got a green leaf temple perch. I'm going to check out all the mutations in a second. For now, I'm going to keep fishing, because apparently we only have a minute to catch different mutations when this tree is up. I'm just going to lock in. Let's try to get all different mutations. Oh, and the tree's gone. But look, it's still there. It's just tiny. Wait, what? You guys see that? The tree's literally still there. What? Does it just stay there forever? It's so cute. It's so cute. I literally made a little tree, and now it's just there forever. Hi, tree. All right, so I guess let me have a look. Did I catch any of the mutations? So one of them was called Nature. Nope, didn't get that. What about Green Leaf? Oh, we got Green Leaf. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's kind of cool. It's all mossy. It kind of looks, well, it just looks like green leaves. All right, pretty cool. Although this bit's kind of translucent. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of bugs that need to be kind of patched up. But honestly, not bad. It's definitely different. It doesn't even look like fish, bro. It kind of looks a little too real. cool. It's cool to see they've added in a lot of new mutations, though. So what else did we get? What about brown? Okay, we didn't get that. And just to show you guys, this is the normal temple perch. So this is the green one that I've got right here. And this is what it's actually meant to look like. So it took this and just made it completely different. Oh, the reason it was kind of translucent at the back is because it's meant to be. Look, you're supposed to be able to see through this. All right, let's try to do that again. Let's try to get the tree up once again so I can get the other two mutations as well. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got the tree to pop up once again. Bro, the animation is so sick when it comes up. I actually love it. Now, I've just got to lock in to try and get the last two mutations if possible. Now, the downside actually is I don't know what the chances of catching the different mutations are. So, obviously, last time we got the green leaf on. But look at this. The tree doesn't stay up for that long. And I just don't know what the chances of catching the fish are. So, if I try to have a look, did we get the nature one? Okay, we still didn't get nature. Did we get brown wood? No. Did we get more green leaf? Yes. Why do I keep getting green leaf? All right, well, to be honest, let's actually leave some mystery there. You guys can go find out for yourself what the other two mutations look like. But I guess the only question really is this rod actually worth buying? Honestly, I don't even have to tell you guys this. Yes, of course it is, dude. I mean, a tree pops up from the ocean, and then you get this little baby tree. Like, come on! How could you not want a little baby tree around you? But for those of you that are struggling to make money, don't buy this rod just yet. Let's go and find the last 3 rods because they might be worth saving up for a little more than this one. So the next rod is actually the exact same price as the Verdant shear rod, and that is the Azur of Lagoon rod. So of course, we've got to go to a different island once again in order to get that one, and there's my epic new jet ski. Let's get on it. Bro, I can't believe this thing costs like $25. I seriously paid $25 for this. What is wrong with me? Okay, that's where we're going to be going, to the Bacha Blue Island. Oh, I like how everything is so blue here. It's actually so cool. So in order to get this rod, guys, if you rock up to the island and just turn slightly right, you'll find it right here. It's basically underneath the lighthouse. So like I said, it's 100,000 credits, the exact same as the shear rod. And the stats... oh, are they better or worse? So currently, the shear rod is this. 25% lure, 150% luck, control 0.15, 10% resilience, 5,000 kilograms. For the Bacha Blue rod, we've got 25% lure. Once again, a lot less luck, only 105% luck. Control is minus 0.01. Resilience is crazy, though. 55% and 100,000 kilograms. Okay, so it's kind of balanced out pretty evenly. Look how sick that looks, though. Bro, that looks so good with my avatar. All right, let's get fishing here and see what this rod is all about. Ooh, wait, is that me? Oh, it does slashes. It does epic slashes, bro. What? Look at it. Yo, that looks so nice. The blue looks insane. Also, what is that? Oh, it's a glimmer guppy. Hey, little guppy. All right, so I'm actually just having a look at the Azur of Lagoon rod, and it does say chance to stab fish during reeling adds progress to the progress bar. All right, so to be honest, I actually don't need to do that much fishing with this rod in order for you guys to understand what it does. It literally just does slashes. It's the exact same as like no life rod, Scylla rod, and the Trident rod. It's the exact same thing. So this is now the 4th rod which has the slashing effect. Although I will say this one just looks so sick, dude. It kind of reminds me of the wisdom rod, the way that it curls around, but it's in Bacha Blue. Like, come on, that is a W. Also, the slash down here in the light blue, that looks nice, dude. That looks so sick. All right, to be honest, we're just gonna leave it there for this rod. Overall, not a bad rod. The resilience is crazy high, and the slashes just make it so that you don't actually need that big of a control bar. Because we have high resilience, we've got slashes, it makes it super easy to catch fish. To be honest, I would say this rod is probably even more worth it than the shear rod. The only difference is you don't get a mutation with this rod. So get the shear rod if you want epic mutations, get this rod if you're looking for speed. And now we're moving on to the best current rods at Second Sea. These are classified as the stage 3 rods, and they do up in price by quite a bit. So the first one is going to be called Free Spirit Rod. Now this one is over at Isle of New Beginnings. So let's get on the jet ski and make our way to the second Isle in the game. Dude, I'm so happy they added in another Isle. Now I can annoy even more people in the YouTube comments by saying Isle over and over again. Oh, a floating merchant. How is Buddy doing that? You know what? I'm not going to question it. You do you, bro. Okay, here we go. Isle of New Beginning. Where is this rod? Oh, of course. Yes, it's right here. So this is the Free Spirit rod. If you guys didn't know, it's basically just like a skeleton's hand. As you can see, it's got little flowers on it. It's got jewels up here, and it's holding this big kind of gem at the top. It looks really sick, but is it actually going to be as good as it looks? I don't know, because I can't buy it. Hey, buddy, can you help me buy this rod? All right, for some reason, I literally cannot buy it. I might have to rejoin join the server. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yo, somebody's packed up their speed racer. Okay, Mr. Rich. That's like a Lamborghini. All right, if I come to the rod again, we're in a brand new server now. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't buy it. Am I doing something wrong? Okay, I'm gonna leave that rod for now. Let's move on to the final rod, and then I'll try to come back to this one. Maybe you have to complete like an angler quest to get it. I have no idea. Should I try to talk to the merchant? I'd like to buy a fishing rod. To my right is a handful of the Islay rods. Have a peek, and hopefully you find one that suits you. Yeah, bro, I'm trying, dude. Okay, I think that one's bugged, but what I can do is go over the stats for you guys. It looks really, really good. I wish I could test it in the video. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you have to complete a quest. If I am doing something wrong, just let me know in the comments. But this is what the rod is supposed to be. So it's called the Free Spirit Rod. Of course, you get it from Isle of New Beginnings. It costs 200,000 cash, and these are the stats, guys. 25% lure, which is not great, but the luck is 150%, control is 0.15, resilience 10, and max kg is 5,000. So that in itself doesn't sound great, but then you get this. Chance to stab fish during reeling. So that's the exact same passive as the Azur of Lagoon rod, but you do also get a 20% chance to rain purple gemstones, which cause fish to be caught with bloom mutation, which is a 5x value on the fish. Bro, that sounds so epic. I want to catch a bloom. Why can't I buy it? No! That's so sad, dude. That's actually so sad. I don't know why it's not working. I think it's just bugged right now. The second sea seems to have a lot of bugs and glitches at the moment. I'm sure the devs are going to fix it all super soon. Or maybe, like I've said a bunch of times, maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Anyway, let's move on to the final rod. So that, of course, is going to be the one and only, the Great Dreamer Rod. This is the one that looks like Cthulhu, and I think it spawns in Cthulhu, which is kind of crazy. I think the whole idea is supposed to be, it's almost like the Rod of Forgotten Fang, where a Megalodon comes down, but instead of a Megalodon, we get Cthulhu. So to get this one, you've got to go to the Cursed Shores. So that's basically like Cthulhu's island, if you guys didn't know. If you have a look, can I get a good angle on it? There we go. There's like the statue of Cthulhu himself, which looks pretty epic. And wait, this guy's got the rod. Wait, let me ask him. Oh, okay. Somebody said that you need 70% bestiary apparently to get the skeleton rod. Okay, what I'm going to do in that case, let me try to get the Cthulhu rod, and then I'll go back for the skeleton rod. All right, shouts out to that guy that just let us know how to do that. Apparently, that's how you do it anyway. Maybe he's lying to me. Who knows? So here is the final rod, the Great Dreamer Rod. Now, can I buy this one? This one I can buy. That's so weird. We've got the Great Dreamer Rod. Easy peasy, dude. Bro, look at this one. We've got Cthulhu on it. So the stats on this is lure speed is 65%, so a lot better lure. Luck is 80%, control 0.12, 12% resilience, 8,000 kg max. The Great Dreamer Rod pulses with energy. It's eldritch glow, channeling the madness and mystery of the dreamer himself. Wow, that looks cool. Look at it. We've literally got a Squidward on the rod. That's so sick. All right, let me get fishing off this rock right here. Let's have a look at this rod. So what was the lure on it again? Okay, 65% lure. So if I use coral bait, it should only be about 4, maybe 5 shakes. Oh, it's 3 shakes. Okay. So we've got a minus 62% fish here. Let's have a look at this. Apparently, Cthulhu is supposed to come down every 2 fish caught. So if I catch this 1 fish, on the next one, we should get Cthulhu. Let's have a look. Okay, that's 2 fish. No Cthulhu. Maybe it's on like the 3rd. Maybe I have to catch 2 and then it's on the 3rd fish. Let's find out. Cthulhu? What? Where is he, bro? Wait, look at this. The Great Dreamer Rod. This is supposed to be the ability summons Cthulhu to swoop down and catch a fish for every 2 fish caught. And it's supposed to have a 1-minute cooldown. Okay, so I've already caught 3 fish. Maybe it has to be 2 perfect catches. I guess let's do a perfect catch and see what happens. Oh, I messed up already. Okay, let me go to an easier island to do this. The fish here seem to be kind of hard to catch, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna let this go and we'll just go to an easier island. To be honest, let's just try it in the ocean. Let's try it right here. Oh, wait, what? What am I getting? I'm getting exotic. What is this? Bro, I seriously need to go ahead and complete the whole bestiary. Like, what am I getting right now? All right, here we go. X-ray tetra. What? Whoa! Okay, whoa, that looks so sick. Look at its guts, dude. Wow, that actually looks really cool. Like, genuinely, that looks really cool. All right, let me try 2 perfect catches here. Like I said, if Cthulhu doesn't come down, what am I getting now? What is this? Why do I keep getting epic fish? And this isn't a perfect catch once again. But you know what? Apparently, I need 70% bestiary anyway, so let me just get it. Pelican eel. Cool. This one is a perfect catch. Let's do 1 more perfect catch. Oh, I messed up again. Bro, I suck at fishing. What is wrong with me? Why am I struggling so much with the perfect catches? Okay, I got a tripod fish that time. All right, here we go. We finally got a common that's easy to catch. Good, 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 good. If I mess this one up now, it's GG, guys. Okay, there we go. All right, got another easy one. Done. Okay, so that's 2 perfect catches. What about 3? Is this rod broken as well? Please, dude. Please, I want to see Cthulhu. Doesn't work. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it doesn't seem to be working. On the official Fishipedia page, it literally says it's just every 2 fish caught is someone's Cthulhu. I genuinely don't know. I guess maybe I'll experiment with this rod, but for now, I don't know. It's okay. It definitely has the best lure speed naturally out of all the rods. But if I'm being honest with you guys, the rod with probably the best stats is the one that I can't get. It's the rod over at Isle of New Beginnings, the skeleton rod. Oh, wait. Oh, the treasure's been opened already. It's this rod here, because if you put the hasty enchantment on this rod, it just sounds like it'd be so sick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try complete 70% bestiary of this area first. So we've got to go to Isle of New Beginnings, do all of this. If doing all of this doesn't work, I think we've got to do the full bestiary and complete 70% of it. At least that's according to the guy in the chat. So I'm gonna try that now and finally get the last rod, so I can tell you guys which rod you should be getting for yourself. All right, I'll catch you guys in a second. All right, guys, I'm back after a little bit of time, and look at this. If we go to the bestiary, so I've completed over 70% of the Isle of New Beginnings bestiary, not the whole bestiary, literally just the one on this island. And now, if I come to the free spirit rod, look at this. So it costs 200,000 credits. Now I can actually buy it. So the dude was right. All they've got to do is catch basically all of the fish, or at least 70% of the fish, which is 7 out of the 9 fish, and then you can buy this rod. So now let's go ahead and test the rod. So here it is, free spirit rod, 25% lure, luck 150%, control 0.15, 10 resilience, 5,000 kg. So with this rod, apparently you're supposed to be able to get some epic gems that come down from the sky. Let's have a look at this. Okay, I'm getting a mythical. Is it mythical? What am I getting? Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, of course. It does slashes. Oh, wait, it does blue slashes as well? What? Oh, it does a lot of slashes. What? It does a lot of slashes, guys. It does a lot of slashes. That's insane. Okay, we got the mythical again. Oh, this is the best rod. This is the best rod. Hands down. This rod's insane, dude. Wow. All right, I'm going to keep going until we get the gems. Oh, there it is. Whoa, look at that. They're like little frogs jumping about, but it's gems. That was kind of weird, dude. Look how epic this rod looks, though. I'm not gonna lie, they cooked with this rod. This rod is so sick looking, bro. It's actually one of my favorite looking rods in the game. That is so crazy. Did I get mutation, though? Okay, I didn't get mutation. Wait, what did the gems do? So, of course, this rod stabs the fish to increase the progress speed, and then you get a 20% chance to rain purple gemstones, which cause fish to be caught with bloom. Now, that didn't work for me, but maybe I just did something wrong, or maybe there's only 20% chance even with the gems. I don't know. Let's keep going and see if I can get this bloom mutation. Oh, I'm getting secrets. What? There's a secret? Wait, what? I actually didn't know secrets existed. Okay, guys, I'm getting a secret. Secrets exist, apparently. I did not know this. I genuinely did not know this. It's kind of hard to catch, actually. Okay, here we go, though. What did I just catch? Phantom koi. Yo, wait, what? Okay, I'll be honest. Kind of sucks. What? That does not deserve to be a secret. That kind of sucks, dude. I mean, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it looks so similar to all of the other fish here. It doesn't really look like a secret. It just looks like it could be... Dude, this could be a common. Let's be honest. This could be a common. Anyway, let's keep going until I get the bloom mutation. Oh, okay. I've got the gems and I'm getting the exotic. So this should be the eel. I think it's called like Whispering Eel. Did we get it? Oh, I did. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me there's not a visual mutation for it. Oh, wait. I got 2 blooms. Okay, this is the Bloom Abyss Flicker and this is the Bloom Whispering Eel. Oh, it makes them purple. Okay, that's kind of cool. I mean, it kind of looks like fossilized, if I'm honest, just without all of the little epic symbols around. It's all right. It's a nice color. I will say that. It's like a nice pinky purple. So if we have a look, this is the normal Abyss Flicker and then this is the Bloom Abyss Flicker. It basically just makes it look fossilized. All right, well, there we go. That is all of the rods. Now, the question is, how would I rank these rods and which ones should you guys actually be getting? Well, honestly, this list might surprise you. So let's go from worst to the best rods that you definitely need to get. So in total, at the second seed, there are 9 different rods. The first one you get just by joining the second seed, that's called the Adventurer's Rod. So for this one, I'm actually kind of not going to count it, but it would be in the 9th place. In 8th place, out of the rods that you can actually buy, it would be the first one that you can get, which is the wildflower rod. It looks nice, but honestly, it just doesn't do that much, and it's just not that great, dude. In 7th place, it's actually basically the same thing. We've got the firefly rod, and this one you can buy it right next to the wildflower rod, and it looks pretty cool. We've got some like little fireflies down here that looks pretty sick, but the rod itself is just not very good. Number 6, we've got the frog rod. Now this one I actually couldn't even test properly because for some reason the frogs didn't come out. I'm not sure if I did something wrong. I mean, the design itself is epic, but the rod is very bad. So that's gonna be in 6th place. In 5th place, we've got the Blazebringer rod. This is the one that you buy from Ember Reach. The rod itself is really cool when you can get it to the max level, and of course you can get that 5% mutation, the Ember Flame mutation. However, it takes 25 perfect catches in order to only get a 5% chance of getting the Ember Flame mutation after that. 25 perfect catches is crazy, bro. That's so hard. So that's why this rod is in 5th place. In 4th place, we've got the Verdant shear rod. This one everyone was super hyped to get just because of how epic it looks, and the tree coming out and the mutations you can get are super cool, I will be honest. However, the rod itself isn't that great. The lure speed is really bad. The look is actually pretty good. I'll take it back. The look is pretty good. However, the resilience sucks, so going for the high rarity fish here, it's pretty tricky. So now we've got the top 3 rods that you guys should be getting at the 2nd sea. In 3rd place, and this is kind of a shock, it's gonna be the Great Dreamer rod. Now this is the most expensive rod by far. It costs 500,000 credits to get. However, the stats are really not that great. Yes, it's got a good lure speed, but you could literally just take any of the other rods and put hasty on it. The look isn't great, control is bad, resilience is bad, and max kg is only 8,000. And for some reason I couldn't even get Cthulhu to spawn. Maybe I did something wrong, but it just didn't work. Like the passive didn't even work for me. So I'm kind of let down by this rod. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I need to do more. I don't know. I wish it was just a little bit better than it is. In 2nd place, we've actually got the Bacha Blue Azur of Lagoon rod. Now, I didn't put this in 2nd place just because it's blue. I put it in 2nd place because this rod has a 55% resilience, and on top of that, it does the slashes. So the reason this rod is so good is if you come right here, if we happen to get a rare fish like this exotic, dude, this exotic actually takes so long to catch because it's minus 90% progress, and it moves around a lot. So using any of the other rods from 2nd sea is really tricky. But look how easy it is with this rod. Because it's got such a high resilience, 55% resilience, and it does the slashes, you can catch the rarest fish at 2nd sea, or like not the rarest fish, but one of the rarest fish really easily. Like minus 90% progress goes by so quickly with this rod. There we go, done. See? It's that easy. And in fact, let me pull out the Great Dreamer rod just to show you guys how much harder it is. Okay, here we go. We've got the exotic again. Watch this, guys. Look how much harder this is. So I've got a way bigger control bar, but wait for it. It darts around so... Look! It moves around so much more. Plus, because we don't have the slashes, it goes up so slowly. So if you happen to miss the fish for a second, you lose so much progress, dude. Like, look at this. It takes so much longer. And I'm sure at some point I'm going to mess up. Right now, it's kind of easy because it's staying in one corner. It's when it goes to the middle and it starts going left and right. It becomes kind of tricky. Like this. Okay, it's in the middle. You see how every now and then it will pop out of the control bar? Well, if it does that a few times in a row like that, you can actually start to lose a lot of progress, making it take ages to catch this fish, dude. Look at this. Look at this. When it starts going around like this, I mean, I'm just a sick fisherman, okay? So I'm locked in. But if you mess up for a second, you can just lose so much progress. Honestly, it's just not worth it, guys. All right, there we go. We finally got it. So like I said, I might have been doing something wrong with this rod, but I would put it in 3rd place. In 2nd place, definitely Azur of Lagoon. Just the resilience and the slashes is epic. And in 1st place, you guessed it, it's going to be the Free Spirit rod. And this one also, it looks like it doesn't have very high resilience, but for some reason, it kind of does. But even if it didn't have high resilience, the amount of slashes it does do is insane. Let me just show you guys one more time. Look at this. 1 slash. 2nd slash. Okay, I guess that time I only did 2. Of course, it would only do 2 slashes when I'm trying to show you guys how good the rod is. It was doing way more earlier, bro. It was doing loads of slashes. Okay, 1 slash, 2nd slash, Third slash. Okay, that's how I only did 3. Anyway, you guys get the point, dude. It's just a good rod, okay? It's just a good rod, trust me. Plus, on top of that, you do get a 5x sale value if you catch the bloom mutation. So, I hope that clears up everything for you guys. Go ahead and, to be honest, just buy all the rods if you can. But if I was you, if you're going to save for any rod and then just make it easier to get more cash, get this one first. All you have to do is complete 70% of the bestiary here, and then you can buy it for 200,000 cash. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe for more and join my Discord down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Yep, we're doing it again. Today, I'm going to show you my secret money method and how I make a ridiculous amount of shillings to try and become the richest player on Garden Horizons. Subscribe and comment your Roblox username because I'm giving away 10 Dawn seed packs to 10 subscribers. Good luck, guys, and let's get gardening. And we're in. Welcome back to Garden Horizons, where I've already been grinding like crazy. So on my stream yesterday, I was doing a quick money method where I spent a ton of Robux, and as you can see at the bottom left, I now have 665 million shillings already. Now, yes, I know, I went crazy paid to win, but I did this just to try and become #1 in the world on shillings. Don't worry, I'm gonna have a separate account where I don't do this and I just play normally, because I do want to just enjoy the game as well, not just spend an insane amount of Robux. But saying that, today we are gonna spend more Robux, because if we go to the stats and we check out the #1 player in the world, they have 2.2 billion shillings, and I'm not happy with that. So I'm gonna be grinding until I become the #1 player in the world on shillings, at least for the day. After that, I'm not gonna do this anymore because I really don't care about being #1 in this game. I just want to enjoy it. Currently, I'm in the 8th place, so we've got a while to go, but I'm gonna show you the best money strat that you can use right now if you just want to completely break the game and not have fun. So if you don't want to have fun, you're gonna need a lot of Robux. Right now, you can see that I have somewhere around 40 cherry trees planted all in one area. So these I bought all with Robux, and I've left them all overnight so that they can grow and get loads of mutations. So where I'm gonna start is first of all by selling. Let's make sure I don't have anything in my inventory. Okay, I don't have anything. Good. Let's come back to the garden, and now we're just gonna pick up every single one of these cherries that I've got. You can see some of them have an insane amount of mutations. We've got shocked, muddy, foggy, chilled, sandy, silver, gold. We've got all the good stuff. So I should be able to make somewhere around maybe 200 million just from this one pickup. Low-key, that'd be kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. 200 million from one sale would be crazy. It could actually be even more. If this goes up to 300 million on this sale, I'm actually gonna give away something. I'm gonna give away 10 of these seed packs to you guys. So just make sure to subscribe and comment your Roblox username, because I'm gonna be giving away these. I think you guys definitely deserve these. Like myself, you're all amazing gardeners. All right, let's get back to the picking up until my inventory is completely full. Dude, look at the size of that cherry. Okay, we're gonna make some good money. This is gonna be Rich Town. Okay, inventory is full. Now, let me just quickly show you around my garden. If you weren't in my stream yesterday, I'll quickly catch you up. So a lot of this I did without spending Robux, but then I just went crazy and spent loads of Robux. So we have bell peppers at the front over here. We've got a mushroom. On this side, we've got my cherry tree stack right here. Also, shout out to Coop, because he's the one that told me to just buy an insane amount of cherries to make all the money. We also have this dawn blossom on the corner right here, which actually grew ridiculously big for a dawn blossom. Then back here, we've got the amber pine. We've also got the emberwood. In the middle, we have a dawn fruit, which, if you guys don't know, there are currently 2 codes in the game that you can use. The first one is a release. Make sure it's in all caps like this. The second one, you've got to join the Dawn group, so the people that made this game, and then type in the code Dawn. By doing that, you're going to be able to get yourself the Dawn fruit like I've got in the middle right here. Next up, we've got all of these amber pines. We've got ember woods. In the back, we've got loads of birch trees. Do I have any birch caliphas? I've got 1 mini birch khalifa. Then we've got more cherry trees at the back, more ember woods, and yeah, my garden is just basically full at the moment. Like, it is overridden with plants. I can show you my plants that I currently have. I almost have every single plant unlocked in the game already, so I definitely cheese this way too much with Robux. But hey, I'm BachaBlox. I'm trying to get #1 in the world. It's just how it goes. All right, let's come to Steve and let's sell. So I want to sell everything. How much are we gonna make? If it's 300 million, I'm gonna give away some packs to you guys. How much did I earn? Oh, wait, it was only 124 million? What? Listen, I'll still give away some packs. I'm feeling generous today. If you want it, subscribe, comment your Roblox username. I'm gonna give away these Dawn Seed packs to you guys. I'm not gonna lie though, I thought it was gonna be way more than that because we had so many mutations. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, now let's get into the money making. So I'm gonna show you the actual fastest way to make money if you want to just ruin the game for yourself like I have. What you want to do is put down a super sprinkler, loads of cherry trees, and then simply come to the grow wall and spend Robux. That's about it. We're just gonna do this pattern on repeat. So now I can pick up all of these cherries, and every time that I do this, I should be able to make some around 20 million shillings. Okay, we're picking up all the cherries. That is a lot of cherries to pick up. There we go. My inventory is now full, so we can come back here and watch. Every time that I do this, it should be 20 million. Oh, wait. I think they ruined the money. It's now only 11 million. Okay, they must have changed something. Something feels off, because when I was doing this yesterday, I was making around 25 million per pickup. I'm gonna guess that they actually nerfed the cherry tree, because one of the devs messaged me saying, how did I make so much money so fast? He thought I was cheating. And I had to be like, bro, no, I just spent an insane amount of Robux. All right, well, now that you know the strat, I'm basically just gonna do this on repeat. So I'm gonna keep picking up these cherries, and I'll see you guys once I'm close to that 2 billion mark, because let me quickly remind you, the top player currently has 2.2 billion. That is disgusting, dude. What are they doing? What are they trying to achieve there? They're trying to become Jeff Bezos on a gardening game? Like, chill, bro, chill. Okay, I'm just gonna see you guys in a little while because this is gonna take me quite a few hours and a lot of Robux.
A little while later.
Yes! Here we go. All right, we've already reached 1,027,708,162 shillings. Amazing. So once again, just to show you, my strat hasn't actually changed, and also they didn't nerf cherry trees. I was actually wrong about that. So if I do a quick grow all, you can see currently I've got the super sprinkler down. It's running for another 11 minutes. The cherries have grown pretty big. Then I just simply stand here, collect all of the cherries. And now that I've done that, I've got a full inventory. I can come here and it sells for actually somewhere around 30 million. At least that's what I've been getting. Let's see if I can do it again. Yes, 34 million. There we go. So just by selling the cherries, I can make 30 million every single time. Meaning if I do this like another 50 times, I should be able to get up to 2 billion shillings. All right, back to the grind we go. Let's go get rich.
1 hour later.
Guys, look at this. I'm up to 1.99 billion. I'm almost at 2 billion already. So my strategy has not changed. I've just been doing this for like the last hour. And oh boy, is it slow. Do I recommend for anybody to do this? Absolutely not. First of all, you're going to waste your Robux and kind of ruin the fun of the game. Second of all, you're going to waste your time. This actually takes a super long time. So whoever has 2.2 billion, what are you doing? They must have spent so much Robux and so much time just doing this. It's actually crazy. But since I'm BachaBlox the grinder, yes, I'm also doing the same crazy thing. Why am I doing this? I don't know, dude. I want to get number 1 just once. Just give me it once and then I'm done. Also, what is my obsession with getting number 1 in every single game that I play? That actually has to be studied. Can somebody please study that? What is wrong with me? Anyways, let's go ahead and sell everything and we should be up to 2 billion. This is going to take a minute. There we go. 37 million acquired and we're now up to 2 billion and 31 million. So if we check the stats, it probably hasn't refreshed yet. Oh no, dude! Somebody else is going for it. Now this dude is up to 2.5 billion. Oh, it just never ends. This was the number 1 at 2.2 billion. So you tell me I've just got to keep doing this until I become number 1? Bro, why? Why are you guys doing this? What is actually going on? Why are you trying to make this many billions? There is no need. There is literally no need to do this. All right, well, I guess we're not done anytime soon. I now have to get more than 2.5 billion. And as I'm doing this, I'm sure he's probably also going to keep acquiring more and more billions. When will this race end? Nobody knows. And I'm back. All right, guys, look at this. 2.532 billion. Also, as I finished recording the last part of the video, I realized something. I actually already am the number 1 on the leaderboard for the most money held currently. What I was looking at before was the total shillings earned. And if we click that one, that's where this guy has 2.5 billion. So he didn't have it on this leaderboard. He's got it on the total earned. But either way, I'm going to beat him on both. So let's go ahead and sell some of the stuff that I currently have. I want to sell everything. Okay, there we go. We sold it for 30 million. Now we have 2568, but that's not good enough. I want to get into the 26s. So let's come back to the garden. I'm probably gonna do another grow all quickly. This is all that I've been doing, by the way. Yes, this is crazy pay to win, like I said earlier. I'm just doing this for the memes. I've got to get number 1 in every game that I play, and I'm gonna do it right now. As I'm collecting as well, I just want to take a second to appreciate this game, dude. If you go back to Grow Garden, and there's absolutely no hate on Grow Garden, it was my favorite game I've ever played on Roblox. This game has just taken Grow a Garden 1-for-1, but made it better. Like, all of the trees look so nice. The animations are so much better. We don't have crazy game-breaking pay-to-win pets. I really hope this game does well. I really hope people are enjoying gardening as much as I am once again. It just feels like a fresh new start, dude. It's just so fun to be back on a game like this, and it's not broken, and it looks super nice. So hopefully the devs don't go crazy pay-to-win, nothing like that, and I'm really looking forward to see what kind of updates they're going to be cooking up. I have been speaking to the devs already, and they sound like good guys, so I've got high hopes for this game. All right, let's go ahead and sell to Mr. Steve. There we go, and we've made it 2.6 million. Now I'm just gonna wait for this to refresh, and we're gonna be the richest player in the world. Maybe if I restart the game. Okay, we're loading back in. Plot 4, give me the plots. Stats. Yes, there it is. Total shillings earned 2.6 billion, and current total shillings held 2.6 billion. We have done it. Let's go. All right, don't ask me to do this ever again. I literally just did this for the memes. The mission has finally been complete. Subscribe and comment your Roblox usernames down below if you'd like to win some seed packs. And with that, guys, I will catch you in the next Garden Horizons epic video.